All right, there we go. We back. We back. So let's see. What up, Ronan? You said, do you remember the Mercury song from back in the day? No, I actually don't. Mercury song. I'm gonna look that up. You see, I think about it whenever anyone blames stuff on Mercury retrograde. I'm gonna look that up real quick. But yeah, we're back, y'all. Sorry about that. I don't know what the heck happened. We lost connection. It's funny because the internet was still going, but like the stream just crashed for whatever reason. I don't know what that was about. Don't know what that was about. What happened? But I did capture a little bit of the conversation from the last. So I guess we could pick it up where we left off. But give me just a second. Okay, you go find it, Ronan? Okay, yep. Do that, please, and I'll check it out. I appreciate you. But yeah, y'all hit that like button. Hit the like button. Sub to the channel. Give me just a minute. All right, y'all. I'm back. Appreciate y'all patience. Let me see. Okay, got the link in the chat. You said you don't know what that music video is, by the way. Just remember the song. Okay, hold on. Yeah, listen to it real quick. Hold on. Yo, that's hella funny. I'll listen to the rest of it later, but I didn't know a song like this existed. And I'm familiar with Block Party. I know about them. That's funny. You said Mercury's in retrograde. Mercury's in hell no. Mercury's in retrograde. That's funny. Okay, yeah, I can see how you get that now. You know, it definitely is though. Yeah, we're in that time now, folks. You know, so we having sometimes internet issues, sometimes communication issues like technology and whatnot, travel. But we'll get through it. That's the only song you know from them. I feel like I've heard another song by them, Block Party. Let me see. Block Party. Yeah, I've heard of them before. Let me check this one song real quick. Hold on. Yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember which song it was I heard by them, but I recognize that name. You know, I definitely recognize that group. But all right, y'all, real quick, so we can get back into this. I'll play a few more matches because it is getting kind of late, even though I probably will be up for a while longer. But we'll see. We'll see how the night goes. Yeah, same thing as usual, y'all. We'll skip him for now because we've been using him for a minute. But let's put 1 in the chat for Destroyer, 2 for Vandal, 3 for Recon, or 4 for Triage. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4 in the chat. Let me know. Because we tried to play his bro right here, but I don't know, the game wouldn't let us. It wouldn't cooperate. You know? 2? Oh yeah, we haven't played as her yet. These 2 I have not played as. Actually, I don't think I've played as Triage yet either. I don't know. Maybe I have. But I know we haven't played as. Primed. Oh no, we did play as her one time, didn't we? We played as her one time. Yeah. Okay.
Get me down there.
Oh, we have played as her too. I'm tripping. Dude. I was sitting there talking so long that I forgot we played as him.
This is
I think we played as him maybe like twice. We played as him for the majority of the time.
Amped up.
We did one match with her and one match with her.
Suffering will be their reward.
And I feel like maybe we played as him.
We persist.
Maybe we did.
I'm ready to break something.
Boy, why they making her look like the boy? She looked kind of funny. I ain't gonna lie. All right. Okay. Let's just head on out. Wait, let her walk up. Boy, looking at looking. All right. So which level, y'all? 1 or 2 in the chat? Oh no, yeah, you did join a little bit later, Ronan. It's all good, but yeah, 1 or 2. Perimeter 1, Dire March 2. You said 2 if we can get it to work? Yeah, let's try it. 2. Like so. You said they got some bugs to fix? Yeah, yeah, they definitely do. They certainly do. Yeah. But the good thing about it is, with this being the beta, I feel like they're gonna work out some kinks. But shit, the game comes out in like a week. Matter of fact, let me see. Hold on. Today's date is now officially the 27th. This game comes out on the 5th. That is... Oh yeah, like... Yeah. So really, technically, less than a week, 6 days, we'll be playing this. I think I'm gonna get it, y'all. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get it, because I kind of like it. It's different. It's unique. And, you know, us as Gemini, we like shit that's like, you know, different. Some people would say we like things that are strange. Some things that we like may be unorthodox, out of the ordinary, things that are unconventional. You know, we just we're open to stuff that is like the more different something is, the more drawn to it we are, I think. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're people who, in general, right, Gemini, we typically are drawn to that kind of stuff. Maybe not all of us. Some Gemini might like some things simple, but yeah, we like I like simple things when it comes to certain stuff. But yeah, this is cool. I like when it comes to video games. I want to play something that's unique, and this definitely is. You say your sponsors are a little late from the ads. Okay, I got you. It's all good. It's all good. I understand. I understand. Look, I'm in a match again with 2 assassins. Look at that. This is a popular character, apparently. What's up, y'all? What up? What up? Titans are cheeks. And that boy. All right. What up? Hella funny. All right, where y'all want to go? Looking for a fight? All right, let's see. We can... Do I have a mission to do here? Nah. Let's go... Let's go, like... Let's go here. I ain't never been here.
Hey, hey.
I ain't never been over here. Yo, Ronan, I think Syrian went to sleep. I think she... Cause she said it was kind of late there already. So I'm guessing, yeah, she probably went to sleep. I just thought about that. I'm like, dang, where'd my people go? Well, yeah, she probably went to bed. I understand. Some of the stuff, it almost makes it look like you can interact with it. But I know you can't.
Pay attention.
Yeah, 3:30 in the morning. Yeah, no, yeah, it's late. Then again, sometimes she be doing shows that go until like, well, till around this time for me, yeah, till like 2, 3, maybe 4 in the morning. So she'd be up. So maybe she was tired, you know. That could be the case. The ladies need their beauty sleep. I get it. I was saying the same thing to Bunny, like, all right, Bunny, we know you going to bed early. You know what I'm saying? But Bunny's good with it, though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm impressed, because Bunny, you know, she'll be going to bed almost the same time every day. I'm like, wow, I wish that was me. I wish I could do that. I probably could. Let's be honest, I could if I really wanted to, but, yeah. Do I want to? No. Do I want to? Not at all. Dude, we don't have no flashlights in this game. There's no flashlights? Damn, no flashlights. That's kind of lame. You say you only need 4 to 6 hours of sleep and power nap? Yeah, I'm like that too. Yep. Apparently, I found out, like, if you're born like before a certain time in the day, then you tend to be like a night owl. Plus, if there's like other aspects, let's say if you want to look at like astrologically, you know, then that also plays a part. But yeah, there's just some people that just They either get more energy at nighttime or they just tend to stay up later than the average person. And it's like a natural thing. And I've been this way since I was a kid. Really, I don't know. I never really thought about it till now like that. Yeah, I've been this way for a long time. Wait, where are we going again? Oh, right here.
Hey, hey.
Let's go. Can I break this? Oh, this is okay. Thought it was glass. I really like how this game looks, though.
Yes.
Yep, you agree? Yep. You said plus there's circadian rhythms and just found out about chronocycles. Okay. Yeah, what was that one thing you said too before the last stream ended? You said Neo something? You said I'm at that kind of phase. Neophyte or something like that. Oh shit. What the hell? Where's my teammate? Oh shit. They opened the door on me. Oh no, that was my teammate there. I was like, what the hell? The enemies opened the door? They can do that? Headshots. You said I'm not a noob to it? I feel like I am a little bit. But then again, there are some things that I'm aware of where I guess maybe I'm like an intermediate or something, you know? I don't feel like I'm advanced with it. But maybe not like a novice.
Watch out.
Oh, what the hell? Did you see that? I glitched. I was right over here, and it threw me over there. That was weird. What was that? Uh-oh, come on. You said, but you're not quite adept either, but close. Okay, yeah, no, I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. A lot to learn, you know what I mean? What is this? Oh, okay, yeah. What the hell? I ain't got no weapon that can take this. That's lame. Ooh. I looked at that and I said, hey, I should not walk up on this. There's another one over there.
Pay attention.
Can't take much more.
Appreciate you, thank you. There's another little trip mine over there, right there.
Worth a look?
There we go. Got rid of it. The hell is this?
I'm sorry.
How many spots do I need for this? What the hell? Bro. There we go.
Deja vu.
What? Oh, let me catch up with my team. Freaking container hack. Oh yeah. It's like a mission, I think.
Warning, reinforcements detected.
Self-revive, whoa. The hell? Oh shit. Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
Watch out.
Still ahead of self-revive thing?
Shields.
Oh, they got me. Oh, what are they doing? Oh shit.
Stealth engaged.
Oh. Yo, appreciate it, appreciate it. Alright, let me get out the way real quick. Oh shit, what the fuck? Damn. Oh boy. Okay, so learning is continuous, kind of a deconstruction and reconstruction process. Yeah, that makes sense. On the right path for sure, though, and it's inspiring. Thank you, man. I appreciate you saying that. Thank you very much. Yeah, I wanna have the best life possible. You know, with the best outcomes, best situations. You know, I don't want to keep on having issues, running into problems, hitting my head into the wall, so to speak. You know, I just want to do right. Like I said, do right towards myself and to others. And I've always been a compassionate person, but there have been times in my life where I've been a little selfish. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm not proud of it, but it has happened. This is worth a decent amount. Look at that. I'm getting that, yeah. Matter of fact, hold on. We're gonna use all this. Every bit of this.
Block sensor activated.
Oh, it's empty now? Man. Alright. It's okay. Everything's empty. What's this? No, it ain't worth it. The hell is that? Oh shit. I ain't got no ammo either. Oh boy. Gotcha, gotcha.
Appreciate it.
What is that guy?
Prepare for increased hostile action.
Stockpile on me.
Nice. Oh man. Okay. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. I need the ammo. I gotta drop something here. Okay. Oh shit, fuck. Yeah, I kind of like this game, man. I think I am gonna get it.
The shadow path.
Yeah, I'm gonna get this. I'm for sure gonna get this. I won't say I like everything about this game, but there's more of it that I like than I don't like. You know? So yeah, I'm gonna get this. I'm getting this. Oh, y'all trying to extract? Guarded exfil. Crew exfil. Closest to here.
Exfil right here.
You have 10 minutes to exfil.
What kind of place is this? Where are we at here? Y'all ready? Yeah, I'm brand new to this game. I know it's like the first day everybody's playing it, but like I haven't had too many matches underneath my belt yet. Not too many. Oh. What the fuck? Yo. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. That's crazy. I got down from jumping. That fall damage is nuts. I didn't even fall from that big of a height. It wasn't even that high up. That was weird.
There's people.
Oh yeah, players. Other players. Yep. Oh, I see him.
Trust me.
I knocked one right in front
Nice.
of me. I got the other two.
Oh,
Prepare
nice.
for increased hostile action.
Boom, just like that. Man, they have a big ass backpack. The hell? Oh, shit.
Brother, please get out of the shit from the dude I killed. What the fuck? That's so weird.
Bro, isn't it everybody's stuff though? I didn't know it was that big a deal. I don't know, some people take the game too serious, man. There you go. Oh shit. Yeah, of course. Okay, cool, we did it. Good game, y'all. Yeah, the dude got mad, talked about that shit, but didn't even pick up the stuff. It's like, come on now. Relax. You gotta relax, man. You gotta relax. It's just a game. You know what I mean? You said a billion times better than living in denial, even with the drawbacks and paradoxes. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we don't want to live in denial, man. You know. I do believe everybody is what's the word? Everybody is salvageable, if that makes sense. If that's a good word. Everybody's redeemable. You know what I mean? Everybody's redeemable, but like within reason. I think there are some things that you really can't come back from. Some things, but overall, I think sometimes in life you might have to make decisions that's best for you, even if it involves hurting somebody else for the time being. It doesn't mean to say, oh, well, fuck them forever and always, depending on what's happening, but sometimes you just got to. Sometimes you just got to be like, well, hey, I can't deal with you because you're problematic. And you don't want to look for solutions. You don't want to resolve issues. So, shit, where's that leaving me? I got to walk away. You know? Yep. But yeah, that dude made it kind of awkward. I'm looking at the bag like, okay, nice, we got him. Like I ran up to him, finished him off. Not that it matters, but then he was like, "Bro, get out the bag that I from the dude I just killed." It's like, what the fuck? Who cares? I didn't know people took it that personal in this shit. You know what I mean? He's like, "That's so weird that you would like dig in the bag of the guy I just killed." It's like, yeah, I am. Yep, I sure am. So what? Nobody owns this loot in the game. Nobody owns this gear. It's whoever gets it. That's how I look at it. I mean, is that fair or am I tripping? Am I tripping? Like, not to try to make it competitive and say, oh, well, I got it first and fuck you and this and that. But like, hey, I'm just playing. I saw like, okay, we're getting the bag. You could find something and get it. I could find something and get it. But you're not going to get everything that's in this bag. You don't even have enough space. You know what I mean? So I don't know, the dude, he made it awkward by saying that. I'm just kind of like, bro, it's not that serious. But anyway, and then you notice how they was like, yeah, I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping, cuh. So some people be making these, they be taking this shit a little too serious. You know what I'm saying? When I tell folks like that, because I had that happen in The Last of Us, people was getting mad at me for sprinting around the map. What I told them, I said, hey, well, I hope you take your real life as serious as you take this game. You know? I hope you are as serious about your real life as you are about this game. Because if not, that's pretty sad. You said some people have no identity but playing the game, especially in testing phase or fresh out the pack. Right, exactly. Like, this is a beta. This is a freaking beta. I already don't have attachment to nothing in this game, but really I feel super detached with this being a beta. That's why when we lose, I'm just kind of like, oh well. And I get it. It does suck when you've worked hard to get something and you've built up and you've gotten to a certain spot. But there are permanent upgrades you get. I'm sure of it. And even then, you got to just play the game for fun. Some people play the game to be too, like, they get too latched on. They get too attached to shit. They're like, oh, if I lose my stuff, it's like they want to throw their controller. So now, because of something that happened in a digital fake world, now you're going to start to cause real life destruction and complicate things for yourself. You're going to start throwing controllers and punching holes in the wall and yelling at people and cussing people out and causing conflict. Well, now you got to replace that controller. Now you got to fix that hole in the wall. And now you got to apologize to the people who you disturbed or bothered or upset or hurt their feelings or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? So now you've caused problems when there really wasn't any. But because of how you perceive things, right? You didn't perceive things in a mature way, in a way with wisdom. You've perceived things in a way that's very narrow-minded, very childish, very, yeah. Yeah, kind of like just making things bigger than what they need to be type shit, you know? And I don't get that. I understand why people act that way, but I don't get it because it's like, bro, really? Think about it for a second. Is it really that big a deal? Is it really that big a deal? You know what I mean? Is it really that big a deal? Because trust me, I've been there before. I know what that's like. I've gotten mad about little shit like that before in the past. So they're at a different stage in life than me. And even me, I have a lot to learn and grow and still further, go down that path. But, I do try to talk to people and say, hey, man, it's really not that big a deal. Like, you're tripping for nothing. And sometimes they feel stupid. Sometimes they feel like, oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I'm tripping. Because you got to think about it. Like, what's worth it? Is it more important for you to act out and get mad? And you know what I mean? So, yeah. You said arrested development is a major social issue that our generation and lower is ignoring. Yeah, no, I agree. A lot of them are just like, and I have like very youthful ways about myself where like I like to laugh and smile a lot. I like to some things I don't take as serious that maybe might be a little serious, but at the same time, you know, some things I look at as like, hey, bro, like I'm a little bit more carefree than others. Where some shit just, I'm like, that's not a big deal. But it's funny because the stuff that actually is a big deal, some people just they look at it like, oh, this, well, whatever, who cares? It's like, no, bitch, this is no, don't do that. Some shit you just gotta be like, hey, no, don't, no, that's something you don't do. You know, we can laugh and ha ha hee hee about certain shit, but some stuff, no, we ain't laughing. You know. Yep, but everybody's different. Well, let me get some of this tea, y'all. I'll be right back with you. I'm gonna do some more matches. I'm excited for this because I actually really like this game. I'm starting to get into it more. I'm starting to learn what's happening and what certain things are for. I'm still, we're not all the way there yet. I'd say for this whole entire weekend, I'm hoping to learn as much as I can about this game. That way, by the time the game launches for real, I'll feel confident and comfortable with what I'm doing and not run around and getting my teammates killed and stuff like that. Because I know what it's like. I don't want them to get frustrated with me. But at the same time, at the end of the day, the whole purpose to play any game is for what? To have fun. So I'm gonna try to have as much fun as I can without like infringing on other people's fun. I don't want to make it not fun for other people, but at the same time, I'm not going to be trying to accommodate everybody around me either, you know? So, anyway, like the video, y'all. Give me a minute. I'll be right back. appreciate y'all patience. Let's see. You said was just watching a video earlier today about how Disney psychological targets kids. Oh, yep. They do. They definitely do that. That's 100% fact. You know, it's very sick. And them people, you know, they're gonna have something coming to them. You know what I mean? Something will definitely come to them. But you know, we got to protect the kids, protect our kids, all type of stuff. Protect your family members, anybody that's younger than you, anybody that's not an adult that can't make their own decisions, own rational decisions. And sometimes, let's be honest, even some adults you got to protect and watch over, and help try to give guidance and advice. You know, but they gotta be willing to take it. They gotta be willing to be open to the guidance, open to the advice, and utilize that advice and do something with it, apply it. You know. But real quick, y'all, let me ask you guys. I'm gonna take one weapon and one weapon only. All right. Are we taking the Overrun AR or the M77? Put a 1 in the chat for this, 2 for that. All right, you see on the screen. Put a 1 in the chat for this, 2 for that. Let me know. There's a lot to be aware of. Yeah, oh yeah, it's almost too much in this world today. You know, and it's kind of scary because you think about with your own kids, and it's like, okay, one day they're not going to be around you. There's going to be times they're not going to be around you, even with that itself. And you know, it's a little frustrating. You know, a little frustrating because we gonna do our best to protect our kids, protect people that are young. But it's like there will be times where certain people that would protect them won't be around them, and we just have to hope and pray that what we taught them and what we shown them will be good enough to help them make the right decisions when they're not in our presence, you know? It's tough, though. It's tough. I think about stuff like that. Yep, I think about that. Having kids and how it's going to be. Yep. But I don't want to start getting all sad about it, you know, because, hey, man, we're going to do the best we can as parents, right? When it comes to raising our children, we're going to instill the best values possible. Let me see. You said 2? All right, we're going to put this back to the vault. And we need ammo for this. Yep. You know, I haven't really been to a store too much. Let me see, 200 credits for that. I got 500. No, I got 5,000. Wait, let me see something. Okay, I can do this. Yeah, what'd they say? Alright, let's get it. There we go. Can I get level 2? Oh, I gotta rank up. Alright, what about this? Nope. This? Yep. Yep. Wait, what? Oh, I gotta rank up for that too. Damn, bro. What'd it say? Ranked up with Cyber Acme. Click the agent button to open the screen and claim your rewards. Okay. Okay. Right there. Alright. That's good. Oops. Wait, did I already get it? Yeah, I did. Okay. I'm gonna take another round of this ammo. Yep. Because I really feel like I'm gonna need it. And I can get rid of this. I don't need this. I can sell it. I only get 6 credits though. No. No. We'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that. No valid mod slot, huh? Oh, this mug got all type of mods on it. Look at that. Well, I can put these back then. Move to the vault. 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 Same thing. And let me take some healing stuff and we'll be on our way. Take this. Yeah, we'll take that. What else? I don't have any healing stuff. What the hell? Oh, see, I don't want to buy nothing. but I guess I'll have to. Whatever. Whatever helps us, right? So we gotta get some of these. What did it say? 3? Wait. Patch kit 55. Or no, it's 415. This one. I'm confused. Oh. Oh, okay. It's using the unstable biomass to buy it instead of credits. Okay, all right. So this will cost me 3 out of the 4 that I have to get that. Nah, we'll buy it. We'll buy it. Because I need that biomass to upgrade something. So we'll get maybe 2. These are expensive, damn. 2 of them is like damn near 1,000. You know? Am I ready? If I got the right stuff? Yeah. Alright, I can roll with this, honestly. We're good with this. Because I'll find stuff while I'm out there, you know? So let's do it, y'all. Let's go. Should we switch characters real quick? Should we pick somebody else? Let me know in the chat, alright? 1 for Destroyer. 2 to keep the same character. 3 for Recon. 4 for Assassin. 5 for Triage. Let me know. You say, I know, right? You don't have kids yet. And I can't imagine how much it takes to prepare them in this world. But no doubt you'll do well by your kid. Thank you, man. Thank you very much for saying that. I appreciate you. That means a lot. That really does. That means a whole lot to me. Two did good last time. Right here. Alright. Level select. So 1 in the chat for perimeter, 2 for Dire Marsh. We going back to Dire Marsh, or we making a return to perimeter? To perimeter. Which one, y'all? 1. All right, we're doing it. And we got some folks sitting in the chat, sitting way in the back of this mug, not typing nothing, but that's all right. We see y'all here tonight, man. Appreciate y'all being here. Don't forget to like the video, sub to the channel, all right? Yeah, go ahead and do that, folks. Perimeter.
Oh, he's gonna go to the array.
Yo.
Huh?
Yo.
Hopefully we start at the south, no?
There we go. We in this mug. What up, y'all?
Alright.
What up?
How's it going?
It's going, bro. Y'all liking this game so far?
Alright.
Yeah, I'm loving it, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get this. I definitely think I'm gonna get this.
Dude, me and him already got it pre-ordered.
Oh, nice. Okay, hell yeah. So the 5th, huh?
We need to get on top of that for the FTL drive that you need to scan. Oh,
Okay,
sure.
I take it you guys know quite a bit about this game already.
I have played through these a little bit today, but I'm not that far ahead.
Well, I'll follow y'all lead because I'm like noob, like straight up.
Yeah.
Like I'm learning some things, but yeah. There's a whole lot of stuff I don't even know what the hell.
I'm checking this
Little pistol here. Let's take that. Oh shit, the hell? Oh shit.
All good?
Yep. Oh man. Never mind.
I got you. Hold up.
I
You alright over
appreciate
there?
you. Oh shit! Uh
Oh,
oh.
damn. What'd I just get hit by?
I think you got shot through the window. Thank you. Oh,
Interesting.
is it glitching?
Hopefully
I wouldn't
not.
be
'Cause,
surprised. It's a beta, you
I'm
know.
up.
There we go. Nice, thank you. I will say too. I don't know if you. Oh my God! Whoa!
we
What
got-
the?
we got people
Man.
outside.
Oh, we got players. Yeah.
Seen.
Worth a look?
Yep. Damn. Hey, good luck, y'all. One's right here. Behind you. Behind you.
Watch out, right
Yeah,
no.
GG.
Yep. Good game, y'all. Good game. Just do it already. Do it already. Look at this guy. Do it.
That's what they were doing, is they were downing you one bullet before I...
There we go. All right. Somebody came in and said,
GG,
"I'll
folks.
get rid of him." Yeah, no, definitely a good game. It is what it is, folks. You know, we tried, but that's okay, man. It'd be like that sometimes, you know. That was quick, man. That was quick. 2 minutes and 29 seconds. That's a new record. Damn. I lost my gun. No. No. This was a better gun too. Oh well. Lost all that ammo. My shit that I just bought. Yeah, it didn't take both guns. That's the good part about it. That is definitely the good part about it. Okay, let's go right back in the same spot. Let me. I'll take this gun. What? Why can't I? It won't let me equip it. Hold on. Let's try something here. Let's try something here. Oh, it's because it is. It's like a free loadout thing. Right. Okay. Do this. Take that. Man. I really don't feel like I need a whole lot of stuff. But given the fact that I don't have given the fact that I don't have like any healing items and I really don't want to spend more money, we'll do free loadout. We'll do the equivalent of a free loadout. Yup. Let me swap this out. Hold on. And take that out. Yep. Alright. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get it. I guess that'll be like the trend. Like if we don't extract, I'll do free loadout, and if we do extract, I'll use what I left with. You know what I mean? I think that's good. Look at the weird dude. This is a weird ass cutscene though. The more I watch it, the more I look at it, because it almost looks like real footage. I'm pretty sure this is like some CG stuff, possibly, maybe. It could be real footage though. It could be, yeah, it could be. Or what if it's AI? Oh man, what if this is AI, like AI footage? Like some type of AI program made this. Man. That's definitely possible. Yeah, it's definitely possible. This could certainly be AI. Like AI video. Venator like in Arc Raiders. You know, look at that. The Venator. Alright. But yeah, we got Slayer Wiggle.
Reminder.
Slayer Wiggles.
By entering
And
Calcetti's
Venator.
biosphere,
Venator.
you
What's up, y'all?
consent to cyber data harvesting.
Alright. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. We
Hello.
found the objective. Yo, what up?
Yep. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing just fine.
That's what's up. That's a beautiful thing. Hopefully we stay that way in this match and we get
Yeah,
out.
I hope so.
But yo, how you liking this game, man? I've been asking everybody I've been playing with.
I like it, I would say.
Yeah, it's
It's
definitely unique. It's different.
yeah, no. I played the Arc Raiders,
Yep.
and as much as I like the design of everything, the retro aesthetic, I like this style a little bit more. They're both
Yeah,
good.
facts. Yeah. Arc Raiders feels like it's more straightforward. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like more direct. Kind of very obvious. You can tell the difference in things. This game, it's got a lot going on. It's a little busy. Kind of hard to differentiate between stuff, but it's
Yep.
very appealing. It's cool looking.
Exactly. It has that like unique style. I don't think any other like game or piece of media has this kind of style.
No, I've never seen this shit.
Oh,
Like some games might be a little similar, but this is, yeah, I mean, there's color everywhere. Even like the architecture, the design of the stuff. Yeah,
yeah.
I fuck with this.
You ever heard of the originals?
Is it like a TV show?
No. The original Marathon.
Oh,
The
yeah.
first three games.
Yeah, back like, I was it on PS1 or PC or something? I never played
Yeah,
it.
the Macintosh, I think. It was
Okay, that
old.
makes sense. Yeah, it is. It's like from the 90s, I believe.
Yep. No,
Was
but I love how they integrated the lore. Because initially I was like wishy-washy with it. Like,
uh-huh.
I don't think they're gonna sell it, They might not, like, get this,
Yeah,
But,
because the original was story-based, wasn't it?
yeah, no, it was the original, like, Halo, essentially.
Okay, right, yep. Yep, that makes
And
sense.
it had all the, like, hallmarks of going, it's a complete total reboot, so we're not gonna care about the lore at all. And then, I'm reading the lore on how Arachne was formed, the death cult group,
Is that one of the
right?
factions?
Yep.
Okay.
They're the heavy red and black design.
Okay.
And it integrated something from the original games. And I'm like, wow, they actually learned,
So you played the
you
original?
know? I played it a little bit. It's really old, and you feel it.
Yeah,
Like,
no doubt.
not even Doom fun old, but just old.
Oh, damn, okay. Like
So,
very archaic, where the controls are not that good and everything.
yeah. But
Yeah.
it did have some interesting stuff like dual wielding and reload mechanics, which was something completely unheard of.
Okay. So they was doing some revolutionary stuff.
Yeah, but as often comes with the revolutionary stuff, it's not always gonna work out the best.
Right, because if they're the first to do it, then they're kind of like the ones that's like figuring out how it can, be what it is.
Yeah, exactly. I like what they did. I like the design changes and all the like new intricate stuff.
Yeah, I would say from what I saw, because I only watched like videos of Marathon, the original, and
Yep.
this game is definitely shit. This one stands out like heavy. Obviously, we're
Yeah.
talking about like damn near 30 years in the future, but you know,
Yeah. No, it's just something I don't think I've ever played
Prepare for
before.
increased hostile
Despite it
action.
being a similar genre as something like Arc Raiders, I don't think I've ever
right?
played it where it's so like, yeah, you're gonna die here. You're not a good person either. So why bother playing a good person? You could try, but
Are you talking about this game?
20
man,
minutes remain.
yeah, this game.
Oh yeah, no, there's definitely head to head. Like anytime you see any other players, there is no like, hey, what's up? We're just passing through. It ain't like Arc Raiders.
Yep.
Yeah,
No,
that's
you're trying
different.
to get your shit and get out,
Yep,
which I think
there's
I
definitely feels way
like
more
that.
cutthroat. Yeah, I'm not opposed to it because like 'cause I recognized right away. I was like, oh, I figured this guy played Arc Raiders because your name. You know, because it's like one of the
Yeah.
guns in the game. But no, I like them both though. Like I didn't know how I was gonna feel about this because back when I first saw anything about this game, I was like, oh, it's an extraction shooter. I don't know shit about these games. Like I never played one. But then I played
Yeah.
Ark, and Ark was pretty damn cool. You know, at first I was a little intimidated by it because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. Kind of like with this, I'm not sure exactly what it is that I'm supposed to be doing here and there. Sometimes some of these items I don't even know what they're for. But
Yeah.
this is like my maybe 10th match, maybe, and you know, it's growing on me. You know.
Yeah. No. Um. Again, with the Arc Raiders, I think sometimes the games can get a bit long for me.
Okay.
Like I had one where I was there the entire match, and while it was fun, it was also like draining.
Hmm. I feel that. Yeah, because eventually you
Like
get to the
just
point where that's all you're doing is running around and fighting Ark, and then maybe grabbing a few things like crafting stuff and whatnot. You know,
yeah,
the game loop is. One thing I would say is this: in this game, for whatever reason, I feel more inclined to do missions, whereas in Ark Raiders, I didn't care for the missions. I hardly ever did them. You know.
yeah. No, it feels like you're more connected to the story itself.
You're talking about
Where's
this?
Station? Yeah.
Yep. Yep. I agree.
Uh,
Yeah, the
I gotta
narrative in
get
Ark Raiders
to
feels non-existent.
yeah, which is a shame. I gotta head over to Station
Yeah, let's
to
do it.
download something.
I'm cool with that. I
Yeah,
got two
and not
missions,
to
but I'm not
mention,
sure. Geological survey. Is that what you got?
yep,
Okay,
that's what I
perfect.
got.
That's perfect.
Yeah, like the factions are
Shit.
the characters aren't boring in Arc Raiders, but there's no reason to really interact with them,
Right
like
now.
story-wise.
Yeah, the quests and everything. I'm just kind of like, why am I doing this? You know?
Yeah,
Oh shit! I thought that was. But yeah, I used to love Destiny. So, oh shit.
oh hell yeah.
Yeah, I used to play Destiny a lot. Like back when it first came out, the very first one. Damn. And Destiny was my shit. But Destiny 2, I really couldn't get with that much. Like I played it for a little while, and eventually I was just like, nah. But it's kind
No,
of common. I
I
think most games, people kind of at some point they kind of be like, all right, we're gonna move it on. You know?
no, I played the Taken King when it first came out,
Okay.
and I don't think I've ever had that experience
In
ever
a game.
again when Destiny 2 came out.
Yeah, Destiny. Man, the first Destiny was like it was a very special kind of game, and it wasn't overcomplicated. Destiny 2, one thing I didn't like about Destiny 2 is all the different little pieces and augments they had on like the gear. You could switch this stat and all that.
Yeah,
I'm like, bro, they doing too much. You know what I mean?
no, it was
Making it too
way
extra.
too complicated, and not to mention the like constant writing, the constant like, oh, we did this thing, now we have to delete it because it takes too much space.
Yeah. Oh yeah. When
And
they had to store content, like put planets in
yep,
the vault and shit. Yeah, that was
it's like
annoying. Because what if I
I
want to go
paid
back?
exactly like I played up until Lightfall, and that's when I was like, all right, I think I'm done. I just can't
Oh
with it
damn! So
anymore.
you played for a minute then? Because Lightfall came out
Yeah.
what last year or something?
Oh, like more like 2 years ago, I'd say.
Okay. Yeah, I never
But
played that one. I stopped playing that in like I think I stopped playing Destiny 2 in maybe 2020, something like that. So for like three
yeah, yeah,
years,
yeah.
I played it for a couple years.
Uh, but
I just was
it
disappointed.
just never captured the Destiny 1 magic, I guess.
Nah, it really didn't.
Like, I don't know how to describe it, but it felt less colorful.
Okay. Yeah, maybe they went with a different art direction or something. Because the graphics
Connection
looked the
collapse
same
in
to me.
15
They
minutes.
didn't really look like that much better than the first game. But the first game, it just had the first game almost reminds
UESC
me a little bit of
reinforcements
this,
incoming.
if that
Yeah.
makes sense. You know, you think they're gonna make a third one, or it's over?
If this succeeds, maybe. But I just hope they like reboot it. I want
Oh yeah.
anything new. I just want like the old 5 back.
The original, yeah. Dude, I'll never forget the whenever they had that beta, the beta for Destiny 1. I think it's like back in
Yep.
2014, I think. I played that beta non-stop every day. Like I'll get off work and then immediately come home and play it. And I remember hopping on the Sparrow for the first time. I was like, "Oh, this is amazing!" Like you said, you described it perfectly when you said the magic. It was a magical game.
Yeah. Not to mention the like dark sci-fi aesthetic. You know what I
Yep.
mean? It
Yep.
felt like more. This game is colorful, but I wouldn't call it like colorful in like.
No, the personality of this game is
theme.
definitely not. Yeah, no, this game is like serious. You know, has a serious vibe.
It's like grunge. Like the color is meant to distract you rather than to be colorful for the sake of being colorful.
Right. It's like you play this game and it don't feel like, oh, this is for kids. You know, like hell no.
No,
This is
like
a very competitive game.
not to mention it's talking about serious things. You know?
Are you talking about like the lore of it?
Oh yeah.
See, I haven't seen much of it, but I can imagine. You know what I mean? Based on how it is. Oh shit.
I'm gonna head over to you.
Okay.
No, but the lore of the
Oh no.
damn it.
Yo, add me if you want to, man.
Yeah, no, I love talking to you, man. It's
Oh, yeah.
always nice to hear someone. Like, look at this. This feels like
With the
I'm
tentacles.
talking while we're dying.
No, you'll get good. Hey, it's a
No,
little
but,
shit though.
it looks like pristine, but it's like really like almost evil inside.
Yeah, eerie, kind of creepy.
Yeah,
We-
like the original Oryx. You know what I mean?
Oryx, what's that from?
The Taken King.
Oh, Oryx, yeah. The
Right.
the Hive King.
Yeah. You ever look at the Oryx side by side with Destiny 1 and Destiny 2 for the Taken King raid?
I'm about to do that right now. Now that you mention it, because I never even thought about this.
Yeah, it's like night and day difference. It looks like completely different.
So Taken King on Destiny 1.
Yep.
Oryx.
Oryx raid.
Uh-oh. Did we get disconnected? I think so. Dang. That's alright, I'm gonna add him. He seemed cool, man. See, sometimes you meet cool people in the game, you know? Oryx. Let's see. Let's see. This is Oryx versus Destiny 1 versus Destiny 2. Oh, they changed them. Oh, yeah, okay. I see it now. I know exactly what he's talking about. I can tell by looking at this image in the context of our conversation, I can see what he's talking about. In Destiny 2, Oryx looks more like he still looks evil and like a boss like that you want to fight and take out. But the one in the first game, he looks more like, yo, that's a bad dude. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, that guy right there, you gotta watch out. You know what I mean? Look dangerous, very powerful. In the second game, he almost looks like I don't know, like some type of alien robot, where it's not really the same. How do we add people? Accept friend request. There we go. Joinable. Okay, let's do it. Did it work?
Hey,
Yeah, there we go. What up?
what up?
Let me get out this menu here. But yeah, I just looked up the image Oryx in D1 and then versus D2. Yeah, I was just telling my chat that in D2 he looks like like an alien robot. Whereas in the first game, he looks more like, yo, that's like almost intimidating. Like, you know
Just
what I mean?
like menace in it.
Exactly. Yep. Like, oh shit, look at him, and then you got to watch out for him. You know, it's gonna be a tough fight. You feel like this is significant. Whereas in the second one, almost looks like he just is just there.
Yeah, if like there's no like grandeur to it almost.
Exactly. Yep. The atmosphere don't feel the same just from these screenshots I'm looking at.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, I gave up on Destiny pretty quick, and even with like the raids, I think I've only maybe did Destiny. I think I only did one raid in Destiny 2. I don't even remember
Yeah.
which one it was. You know, I just run around doing missions, strikes here and there, but eventually it got to the point where
Oh,
like they was pressing so hard on them DLCs and saying, well, you got to buy this and buy that. I'm just like, bro,
yep.
no. You know what I mean? Because the first one
Like
had
it
actually
just
more
isn't
content for
fair.
less money, in my opinion.
Oh, absolutely. Like the fact that we didn't get new strikes. Like I remember in the Taken King there was like at least 10 strikes. Like when Taken King came out.
Come on,
And
D1.
then yeah, in D1.
Hmm.
And then Rise of Iron came out and
When they
God,
were like the
like
Crucible, like the
yeah,
dude
yeah,
from the
yeah, yeah,
Crucible,
yeah. Yeah. Like
the
the
Titan.
when you had to go to the Iron Mountain or something.
Yeah, I forgot the dude's name, but yeah, he wasn't he always wearing his helmet. He was a Titan.
Yeah.
Man, yeah, I'm
And
having freaking like flashbacks right now, bro. It's crazy. Cause that was
nah,
hella ago, you know.
nah. It was I'm 22. I remember playing that when I was like 13.
Okay, well, yeah, yeah. I'm 34 now, so yeah, I was playing that game. Yeah, actually, when I was your age, I was playing that
Yeah.
game when how old you are now is how old I was when when I was playing it then, basically.
But man, it felt like everything, like all the details that you saw mattered somewhere.
Right, yeah. In Destiny 2, it just felt like they had a bunch of random ass shit just for nothing, you
Yeah,
know?
it just didn't feel like it was there for a reason. And
Just to fill space.
exactly. And then here, and like you look over here and you can see like the shells themselves have like digital imprints in their skin and you see them touch it and to like activate abilities and stuff.
No,
And it
I definitely like when
feels,
you're healing and stuff like that. I like that animation. It's pretty cool to me.
yeah, no, it just feels like there is a reason something is here and I
Yep,
may not
yep.
know it, but someone does and they want something for it,
Right. Oh yeah, okay, I
you
see what
know?
you're saying now. Like you can be equipped with stuff. And yeah, yep, people will see
Yeah.
it. You're wearing different pieces of gear, different components.
Mm-hmm.
Because I've noticed some people had like stuff on their head and shit. I'm like, what is that?
Yep.
You know?
No, it's not to mention again, I have to like look at the factions and like, man, none of these people are good, but they all want something from this.
Right, yep. Yeah, these are
Like,
not like heroes or nothing like that.
no, there's only like almost
It's like a rat race
business
type thing.
necessity. Yeah, exactly. Like you're in this for the rat race and you feel it. And
Yep.
it's meant to feel like that.
It feels like like it said, the name implies marathon. It feels like a very like we're at a what's the word? We're at a competition, but it's like an event. Like, okay, get ready, go out there like bounty hunters, but like
Yep.
against each
Yep.
other and like hunting for items and certain gear, and then we get out,
Exactly.
accomplish our missions, and take out whoever's in our way. My boy
Mm-hmm.
Ronan in the chat said Destiny 2 got the Dragon Age 4 treatment. I didn't play Dragon Age 4, but
Oh,
I can
dude,
imagine.
I feel, man,
You played it?
I didn't have to play it to like see it. I saw
Yeah,
it.
yeah. The stuff I saw from Dragon Age 4, it looked goofy. Like it's like they went backwards. Because Dragon Age, what was that? Which one was the one
Inquisition,
that
I
was on
think.
PS4? Yeah, Inquisition. Now that to me, I had fun with that game.
Yeah.
Especially the online, the multiplayer. That shit, boy, I'd go in that mug with with the other players, and it was almost like I forgot what they called that, but it was a mode where you can go in. It was you and a couple other people. I forgot, maybe two or three more other people, and you just fight through. Like it was linear, you know. You had to go down the
Yeah.
path, but it was fun. Like it felt like I was doing something. And you get to the end, you level up, get new loot. It was I like that. I like the
Oh, ooh,
Inquisition.
you want to know something funny about the Dragon Age 4?
What's up?
Apparently, the head sizes are like scaled up
Oh,
to
they
give
made
it
it
a
look
more
bigger.
cartoony look.
Probably do appeal to younger people.
Yeah, no, and I'm like, I get trying to like branch out to like visit more people,
They
but
don't
the
know their
reason you
audience, bro. That's the
exactly,
problem.
like that's the thing. Like you built your foundation on these principles, and then you just say,
Switch it
"Nah,
up,
exactly, I'm gonna do my own thing," and you did listen. Like
right?
people, like for example, with this, it felt like that in the beginning. You remember when the alpha came out?
No, I never got to play it. I wanted to, but there was like a lot of mixed reviews. But I will give them
Oh,
credit. Bungie, they was like, yo, what can we do to improve? You know what I mean?
exactly.
And they seemed a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, a little bit at first. They seemed a little bit prideful to the point where they didn't want people streaming the game. They wanted to just kind of put it out there. But like, you could tell eventually they quickly pivoted because they knew like they had enough sense to understand like if people don't like what they're playing, they're not gonna play it.
Exactly. They got smacked, and they're like, "All right, how can I learn from this?" You know?
Yep.
And by by God, they fucking learned.
That's how it should be. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, any game that's made, it should be to appeal to whatever the audience is. It doesn't have to appeal to everybody, but the audience that they're going for, it should satisfy them because otherwise it defeats the purpose of even making the game in the first place.
Exactly. There's a great quote. A game made for everyone is a game made
And
for
for
no
no
one.
one. Yep.
Yup. It. I hate it when I see something I love, and then because of like peer pressure or like they think they need
Yeah.
something more,
Yep.
they go off the deep end and then they completely ruin everything.
They might get some sales by a broader audience, but at the end of the day, if nobody's continuing to play it, then they're kind of like, well, damn,
E-
we made this game for like years and years for nobody to play it after like 2 months.
Exactly. It feels like almost like a weed. You know what I mean? Like it's a short growth, but then it just dries up and it doesn't contribute anything.
Right?
Like no
Yeah. Don't
roots are
produce
being
nothing.
formed.
Yep.
Yup. You're not growing trees, you're growing like grass or
You're a
something.
very sensible dude, man, for your age. That's impressive. That's right. Hey, I got to give it to you. Let me
I
ask you something
appreciate
though.
that,
Well,
man.
I don't know if you into astrology or anything like that, zodiacs or whatever, but do you know what your sign is, bro?
I I think it's a Libra,
Oh, you an
something like
air
that.
sign. Okay, what you October, October,
October,
September?
October, October
Okay,
3rd.
look at that. Yo, yeah, okay. I'm a Gemini, bro. So
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
I vibe with like Aquarius, obviously, and Libras, Gemini. Yeah, we're just very intelligent people overall, you know?
No, it's just like I feel like it's common sense,
Yeah, I knew
but
you was gonna
common
say
sense ain't that common.
that.
You know
No,
what
it's
I mean?
not. It's not.
Exactly. It's just like, man, you ever watch the movie Idiocracy?
Oh, wow, dude, this is amazing. You know what? Some people you meet in life for a certain reason. That's what's up, bro.
Exactly,
It's
man.
refreshing to
Oh,
meet people that got some sense like you, man. Yeah, that
no, I
movie is
appreciate that, man.
most definitely, bro. That movie is. I'm not gonna say it's all the way true nowadays, but there
Oh,
is like
absolutely
signs
not.
of it. There's signs of it,
No,
and it's sad.
there's a little bit of truth in every piece of media. Like with
Yep.
Marathon, it's about like almost corporate overreach, I want to say. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Where
I
like
see that.
it's it's so far to the future where we can't really like understand, but we can see like the roots forming. You get what I'm saying? Like
Right.
Amazon. Amazon is like the new caloric of this universe, where they have like they produce everything or like they give out everything. You know what I'm saying?
hmm Yeah, I was wondering what that
And
was because I figured some of these things were like companies, you know? Everything's branded.
yeah, so all of these, all of the six contractors, they're individual companies apart from Arachne and Mida.
Oh wow. Okay, see, I didn't know this. I haven't even really learned
Yeah,
much about the game today. But yo,
nah,
shout out to Bryant Graves in the chat real quick. Squid Games vibe. Okay, yeah, Squid Games. My boy Ronan said it kind of gives a Squid Games vibe.
exactly, exactly. It
It does feel
again, the
like it.
rat race, the
Yep.
rat race. No, and then no, I'm a bit of a nerd, so I
That's
looked
okay.
into
I am
like
too.
the lore and everything, and like, oh, what made this? What made this? And it's like, okay,
I wish
Mida
I was
was
more
in the
like that.
original game.
My bad. I just gotta say, I wish I was more
No, no,
like that. I just be kind of jumping in and playing it, but I like to at least learn about it. I just don't like to read. I like if I
yeah,
read stuff, I'm more so liking to read stuff about like science and
yeah,
that kind of stuff. But
philosophy,
yeah, I'm into that too for sure.
yeah,
Wait, let me
no,
ask you real
but
quick. How'd you find out the lore? Where do you go? Codex?
yeah. So I mean, personally, I watched a lot of videos on it. I
Oh,
watched
okay.
people play it. I watched people discuss it. Let me tell you, the original lore, I think, would have, while it's cool, especially for that time, like the 1980s, the third game had like 7 different timelines that you were jumping in between the entire game.
Wow.
It was extremely
For a game that
complex.
old, that's crazy.
Yeah. No, it feels like the beginnings of a Halo game.
Do you think they're connected? You think it's like the same
Halo and
universe?
Marathon?
Yeah.
Nah.
No.
As much as
Okay.
that would be cool, for example, if
They
you look
probably
at
just
the
borrowed some
dis
concepts or ideas or whatever.
yeah, for example, you know the destroyer shell?
Yeah.
The destroyer shell is based off I should say this. Master
System
Master
shift.
Chief
Chief.
Laser
Yeah, it looks
bar.
just like
is
him.
based off of just the shell. And in the game, damn, this is a
Wait, he
bit
looked like this
weird to
in the original? There was a destroyer in the original marathon?
Yup, you played
Oh
as a
shit.
cyborg,
Okay.
and this is the runner shell is based off of the cyborg.
Oh wow.
So
Okay.
you're essentially looking at the proto Master
Master
Chief.
Chief. Mm.
Yup,
I did not
like
know
the
that.
OG.
What the hell?
No, it's crazy, right?
Yeah, okay. Ronan said he's describing it as a mind virus. Yeah, so it's like a mind virus that infiltrated people. Now I was wondering because we was talking about that. Me and everybody in the chat kept talking about like why are these cutscenes like this on the load screen with the moth and the bugs and like what the hell is that about? You know.
Yup.
But I did kind of think about the same thing. Like, what if this is like some I don't know, possibly alien thing, maybe some type of technological thing that is taking over people. They've merged with machines a little bit, and now they just live in this world where that's just like the status quo. You know, you just
You
go
want
out. And,
you want me to tell you about it?
yeah, definitely.
So in the marathon lore, there are aliens.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
The So the reason it's called Marathon is because the ship is called the Marathon. And
Right.
so what happened in the first game was you're the cyborg on board the Marathon and you're fighting off the invasion within the ship.
Okay.
And so oh dude, like if it's easier to think of it in like almost Halo terms.
With like
You know what I
the
mean?
the flood and all that.
Mm-hmm. And then like you have the Halo rings, and then you have the Covenant, and then you have the um what were the before everything alien species that the Flood fought?
I don't even remember. Hold on, let me see. Let's find out real quick.
Yeah.
Brian in the chat said that Destiny 2 had good lore, but they didn't expand upon it in the game. That's one thing that
Yep.
irks the hell out of me. Is like they'll have a bunch of written information, but they don't really display that or showcase that in the game through the events you do, the missions, even the cutscenes. You know, the cutscenes were kind of for me, few and far in between. And even then, it's kind of like they just jumped all around. It didn't feel. There was some times where they connected, but other times where it felt like, okay, now this is a cutscene presenting this, but it's like, where does that connect to the grander scheme of this? Like, I got confused, like heavy in Destiny 2.
Hmm.
Whereas
And it
in the
wasn't
first
the
game, I could tell almost distinctly. And then the second one, they were talking about the travelers dying and shit like that. And I'm just like, what? You
when
know,
did this happen?
the traveler isn't that big white ball?
Yeah, the Traveler's the big white ball, but it felt like you were no longer on the roller coaster and you were just watching it, and then
Right.
every 5 seconds the roller coaster just disappeared.
Yeah. No, for real.
Like
Cause like,
you
where
could
are we
tell
now?
where yeah, you could tell where it's trying to go, but it ends up being like a little bit too far ahead or a little bit too far early. And I'm
Yep.
like, What am I looking at?" You know?
Yep. Yeah, it was confusing. I don't even know if they had a real clear direction with what they were doing. I think possibly because I saw back in the day when the first Destiny came out, Bungie was talking about, okay, we're gonna make this a 10-year long roadmap. You know, that they were expecting to have Destiny go on for 10 years. But then they had the first one. I don't know if they intended on making a second, but then they came out with the second. And then people was like, okay, well, if there's a Destiny 2, there's got to be a third. And then the first one was 2014 and 2017. Second one, obviously
Yeah.
2017 till when? Like, what? I mean, some people still play it. But it's like, bro, that
Absolutely.
the second one's been going on for damn near 10 years itself. So where's the third at, you know? Like, what happened there?
Like that's the other thing. They'll like mention stuff that they've been teasing, like old Chicago on Earth. Remember when that was supposed to be a destination?
You talking about the first one or the second?
In the first one.
Oh yeah, yeah. They were gonna have a lot of stuff like cities and everything, and they
Yeah.
changed it. They took it out because they found it in the code. I remember seeing an article about that where I actually it might have been a video on YouTube I saw, but like they found people got up into the code of the game itself and found like they had a bunch of locations that they just had stuff written up for, but they didn't actually ever do anything with it. You know, like it was locked away, basically.
No, it felt it felt like they wanted to do stuff, but when
Mm,
it was just Destiny 1, it was a lot smaller. Right? Well, not small, but like they were still known for Halo. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And when they were trying to expand, they didn't know how to do it in a way that was Destiny and not Halo.
That makes sense.
So they kept it to like the few spots where they were like, okay, people like this, we'll expand upon it. And then in Destiny 2, they expanded and then they had to retract again with the content vault. And it's like, damn, now I can't play the stuff I bought.
Yeah, that never made sense to me because I don't know if there's an example of that with other games. Maybe there is, but I've never heard that in a game where they say, "Oh, we have to store parts of the game away so that the game can still function and be played." And I'm like, "Well, damn, what did y'all do? Like, how did y'all program this game to where something that I was able to play maybe last month is now gone?" And they're like, "Oh, we'll bring it back." It's like, but what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Why can't you just
Uh,
add to the game over time? If I'm spending more money on a game, I'm spending like I think I
Let
looked
me
it up.
keep
If
the
you add up
stuff.
everything, yeah, hell yeah. If you add up everything, it's like a couple $100. I think it might have been like I could be wrong, but I think I saw it said like almost $800 or some shit if you bought everything like immediately when it came out, like not on sale or nothing like that.
It was.
At least
I'll tell you
500,
this right
something like that.
now. I'll tell you this right now. I bought every single, again, up until Lightfall, I bought every single DLC, like the digital deluxe.
Oh
That shit
shit,
was $100
a
each time.
piece. Yeah,
Yup. I
damn.
I swear I'd be at least $500 richer right now.
At least, yeah.
At least.
Damn.
But it they just I think it goes back to like the magic of stuff. They tried to over explain stuff and then
Mm.
it didn't make sense. And
Yep.
so the magic was already gone because you already ruined the magic trick.
Yep. Yeah, it was kind of like it just became very superficial rather than like, hey, explore, go out there and discover things and find those secret hidden stuff. And some of the even secret hidden stuff they complicated that as well and made it to where it's like I don't know, it felt weird. Like there was a vibe about the second game where there were parts of it that I liked, but overall it made me miss the first one more. I was like, damn, can we just get the servers back for the first one? You know?
Yeah. Or at least bring it to PC. You know?
Something like that, yeah, like a remaster or something. Oh, Brian said
Mm,
the Forerunners, the Forerunners. He said the flood was goaded.
Forerunners. Ugh.
Yeah, we see the what does that say, Pyramidion in D1 cutscenes, but just now finally get to explore a bit of it. I think I remember some of that. Wait,
Yeah.
that's on the is that the place where that dude the what is he a Cabal? Is that where he is? The one dude?
Callus?
Yeah, is that where he's at?
I think that's the thing. He died.
Didn't he die early though in Destiny 2?
No. So the thing was with Callus was that he like kept cloning himself, but he had an original copy, right?
Oh, okay.
And then in Lightfall, his original copy died.
Hmm. Okay.
And it was like the most boring boss fight I think I could have ever played.
Oh, don't say that. Damn, really?
Yeah, it wasn't even like the raid boss fight. It was literally the Cabal with the machine minigun, and then the Cabal that was new with the fucking maul. I'm sorry if cursing is
Oh, you're
like
good.
a
I talk
no-go.
like that
I'm good.
too. I talk like that
All
too.
right. Yeah.
And I just
I
looked
just
up the
didn't know.
Pyramidion, and I remember this now. I do
Hmm.
remember that the Pyramidion. Yeah. But my bad. Go ahead.
No, I felt, not to mention, oh, dude, that really pissed me. It really made me mad. Because after you kill him, a cutscene plays, and they make fun of him. Like, wow, he was really. It felt.
Like
You
kind
you
of
ever heard
lame,
of
like
the?
cheap.
You know the term Marvel humor?
No, I never heard that, but I think I know what you're saying. Like they almost
It's
like
like the
try to make it goofy rather than it being like, oh wow, we
yeah,
really did something. Like after all,
yo,
my controller died, but like, yeah, it's like after all this time, we freaking did this amazing accomplishment. We triumphed, and it's almost like they kind of just dropped the ball. I feel like they did that
yeah.
shit with what's that game that came out 2 years ago? Oh man, it was like one of the biggest disappointments of 2024. Suicide Squad, Killer Justice League.
Yeah,
That game, bro. That game was
exactly.
lame as shit. Like I had fun sometimes. I liked that I could just jump around and fly and stuff like that. But that game was
Hmm.
super lame.
You know how they constantly talked over each other and made stupid jokes?
Yeah, I'm like, bro, come on now. They could
They
have made it
made
feel
Callus
more
into a
substantial.
stupid joke.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
It felt so like almost like demeaning to the character, you know?
Yeah.
Like it's a
Like he
character
wasn't
people
nothing. Like he wasn't shit.
exactly. Like, oh yeah, sure he's an ugly guy, but he's also the first raid boss, one of the most charismatic like leaders of the Cabal we've ever seen. Like he had like a point, and you
Was he
just
considered almost like royalty in that game or something?
he was royalty.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. That makes sense. Yeah. Some of the stuff I remember, some stuff I don't. But like, yeah, I do kind of remember him being like glorified in that game. You know.
Exactly. No, and,
What a
and
shame.
then after all of that, they just pull something out of their ass to make the next season like show up or the next DLC show up. And I'm like, I don't even know what the hell just happened, but you want to like explain it? And they're like, no. Like if it genuinely felt like I missed an entire book that should have
Yeah.
explained this.
Yep. Like
And
a
I'm
skip.
again, the roller coaster jumped like into the tunnel and I didn't notice that. I'm like,
The,
what?
I was confused when it came to the shit about the queen. Even like I didn't know what was going on with that. You know,
Yeah, with the Awoken?
yeah, the Awoken Queen,
Yeah,
the lady with the white
Marosov.
hair. Yeah, I was like,
Yup.
what the hell? Like, is she gone or like, you know what I mean? And since I never really played through it, I don't really know what happened past a certain point. But everybody's like, oh, she's gone, and then I'm just like, what the fuck? Is she
And then
dead or
she's
what?
back.
And then she's back. Yeah, now I did see that part. That part I did see, and I'm just like, where did she go and how did she come back? And I don't know if I was paying attention close enough to know if they explained that, but it felt like it felt like a jump in time, like a gap, missing gap.
Yup.
And then
That's the other
Clyde,
thing.
what's his name? Clyde? What's
Her
the dude?
brother?
No, 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 one of the
Cade.
Cade. That's it. Yeah, Cade 6. What was his name?
Yup. Yup.
Then he died, and I'm like, oh, what the fuck have they done? Like, how does he die? You know, wasn't everybody getting taken out?
I'm gonna be honest, I kind of liked it because they showed it. The thing I didn't like with Marasov is I believe it's in the game, but it's in the texts. You know how you have
Mm,
the codex, right?
yeah,
It was in the codex. They didn't show it.
that's stupid.
And
So I will agree with you there. They actually did kind of like made it a big deal when Cade died. It was like
yeah,
everybody was sad. Everybody at the tower was talking about it. All type of
mhm.
stuff.
you
Yeah, I
you
do
went
remember that.
rogue as a guardian to chase after these people.
Yep,
And
yep. Now that part was
to
cool. I was sad to see
it,
that K6 went, but like I liked how they did it. It made it feel like, oh, this is
mhm.
we on a mission for real now. Like we have a purpose to do what we're doing. You know?
You want to know the crazy thing?
What's up?
After Lightfall, I can't remember the DLC name or like something light. Kate 6 came back
Wait,
as like
what
a
the fuck?
force ghost,
What? Hold
and
on.
then he died again.
Oh no, bro. Hell no.
Like at the end of the DLC, he sacrifices his force ghost powers to like revive your ghost, which I guess it's a touching scene, but it's also like, why bring him back?
Yeah. And it almost feels redundant because it's like, isn't everybody just kind of getting revived left and right anyway?
Like exactly.
Like it's not like it was like he did something so like amazing that like, oh man, if he didn't do that, then we don't know what would have happened. It's like, wasn't everything just kind of like replaceable? Even the Guardians, I think, right?
Well,
Not
the
the people
Guardians
at the
are.
tower. Yeah, like the people you play as, but like the people at the tower, they're more like the leaders, you know?
So the way it went was everybody in the tower tended to be a guardian or like a civilian who like helped out, like
Right,
maintenance workers.
right. Yep.
But the ghosts aren't replaceable. And that's how Kate
Oh,
6 died, right? The his ghost got
oh.
like sniped
Okay, I do
and
remember that
then
part. And then once he
yep,
got killed, like he couldn't get revived because the ghost was gone.
exactly. Exactly. And
Hmm.
so in the DLC, our ghost sacrifices itself to I don't even remember to like do something, and then Kate 6 is like, no, I'm gonna sacrifice myself to make sure your ghost doesn't die, and then the ghost comes back.
Huh. Okay.
You see what I mean? It feels like overly complicated here.
Yeah. Like they could have written that a different way. They could have not even, like you just said, couldn't have. They could have just not have brought him back instead of trying to add extra stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Brian said ghost sacrifices to kill the witness. Oh, that's how it happened.
Ah, right, right.
Okay. And then apparently the DLC was what to say, the final shape.
Ah,
That was with that weird alien looking dude with like
yep.
the smoke
The
looking head.
witness.
The witness, yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Nah.
Yeah, he
I
what the
after.
fuck was the witness, bro? Like was this dude like where did he come from? Because I never played that. By then I had been way tapped out of the game, but I saw stuff about it, and I was like, who is this dude? Because he was like moving stuff in space, and he was doing crazy shit. Like, what kind of powers this dude
Yep.
got?
Honestly,
Like, who is he?
after life, after the best guess I have is that he was like essentially a guardian for the pyramids,
Oh,
but like more powerful. I don't know. I don't No, because I stopped playing after Lightfall. I just didn't care anymore.
Oh, Brian says like kind of like the anti-traveler. Yeah, because wasn't
Yeah.
that the witness the one that like did something to the traveler? Like it, I don't know if he
hmm
poisoned it or like he killed it or something. He did something to the traveler. I remember that because it was like
No,
dark or some shit.
he opened a portal into the Traveler,
And went into it, didn't he?
and then he went into it. Yeah.
Okay, I do remember that. I remember seeing that cutscene. That shit was
hmm
trippy. I'm like, who is this thing and where did he come from?
What is going on anymore?
What is the context of the witness? Because like I said, I missed that all that space in between. What is? Do they explain where the witness come from before that, leading up to it, or does the witness just pop up out of nowhere?
I think, man, I it's like I'm having to go back like
Like it's something
way
that was
back in
always
my
there.
memory storage. But I remember the pyramids always being a threat. Even in Destiny 1 they were mentioned, right? In like
Mm-hmm.
tapestries and whatever. And then in Destiny 2, like he was seen at Lightfall, and I think the
Okay.
DLC before Lightfall as well, he was there. Um, but he was always like he was almost like Oryx in the sense that he was like a looming threat.
Okay. Yeah. That. Okay. Like almost like in
But
Dragon Ball Z, where they know like, oh, we gotta fight Boo, and he's out there doing shit, and we
yeah,
gotta get
yeah,
ready
yeah,
to fight
yeah, yeah.
Boo. That
hmm
makes sense. Yeah. Brian said there's some lore. But you first interact with a witness in Shadowkeep as a mimic of
Yo,
yourself. Shadowkeep.
right. Oh, that's when we went back to the moon because the moon was haunted.
Mm. Let me see. Let me look this up real quick. Shadowkeep. That
Yeah,
sounds familiar. Oh,
with
I
the
do remember
Scarlet
this.
Keep.
I played this back in like this was like a few years ago. I played this about
Yo,
3 years or something like that. Was it three? 3 years ago?
something like, uh,
Because I
damn.
remember fighting on the moon. And I was doing a mission where I was just getting wrecked. Because I quit for a little while, and I'll go back in and play it for like one day out of nowhere for like the first time in a year or
hmm
two, and then don't know what the hell's going on, and it discourages me. So I stop playing, and then I revisit again like another year later, and I'm still lost. I'm just like, what the hell's going on here? My character levels reset, all type of shit. I'm like, I don't know what's
They just
happening.
add a bunch of shit too.
Yeah, that's what it feels like, and I'm trying to like pick up on what's happening and kind of like
Yo,
get caught up to speed. But I'm like, man, I don't know what's happening, bro. Especially like every
yeah.
time they do a new expansion, they have like that first initial mission. Like that
hmm
little story mission they put you in, like right off the bat, before you even really go anywhere. And
Yeah,
I'm like, bro, I don't know what the fuck is going on. Like seriously, that's why I just eventually gave up on it. Like I wanted to go back and play it just to do the what's that game mode? Is it Gambit? Is it called Gambit?
Gambit. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just shit. I mean, every now and then I would just honestly, I would try to do story stuff, and I'd be so lost and feel like just no enthusiasm to do it. And I would
hmm
just be like, all right, let me just do the Crucible or do Gambit, and then I'd play a few matches and hop off, then maybe do it again the next day, or might do that for like a week and then uninstall that mug, then move
Yeah.
on to something else.
It just became
Find the
boring.
pyramid in the mood. Yeah, yeah, no, for real. Yeah. You said poor neglected Gambit. So they didn't do nothing else with Gambit after a while, did they, huh? And Ronan said
The
James Gunn or Ryan Reynolds humor basically for the boss. Yep, for Chalice.
exactly.
Just
Yeah.
goofying it up.
hmm It
Mm.
there's a place for it, and it's in a comedy movie.
Yeah, exactly. Not in
Not
the game where they
not
made it so treacherous, these guys, these characters. And they're going
not in a
around tearing up
game.
shit.
Not when the universe is at stake. You
Right.
know?
Like, oh, look at this guy. Ha ha ha. Like it's not a joke
Yeah.
because everyone was afraid and worried and panicked and planning and
People
strategizing
were
and leveling
dying.
up. Right. Yeah, people was actually like really looking at this as like, yo, we got to do something about this. And all of a sudden he's
hmm
dead. Because I don't know if I remember playing that part, but based off, what we was talking about, it's like they get to that point, beat this guy who's apparently some big threat, this big ass menace, literally and figuratively. And then it's kind of like, him, who, he ain't nothing. It's like, nah, bro. I
He
mean,
was ugly.
he,
You
he
know?
was he was a big something. Right before y'all killed him, this was a
Hmm.
big deal. But they said that too. They was like, he's ugly. They
Literally
had some bad
in
script
front of his
writers.
daughter. Damn, what a ugly like brute or something like that. But like,
Mm,
man, in front of his child, no less.
mm. It made it feel less serious. I think that's the problem. I think a lot of these companies, they don't realize, and I get like, yeah, some young folks are playing this, like you said, you was playing it back in the day when you was a teenager, the first one.
Hmm.
But it's like these games are, most people that are playing games now, especially the ones that were playing games from back in the day, we grew up with the game, so it's like there is new people coming in to play it, but at the same time, you have to honor the people that liked it in the first place. And so if we're aging, you gotta kind of bridge that gap a little bit.
I don't I don't even think that. It's just you grew up with something that was like with Destiny, dark science fantasy, essentially. And just that premise alone
It's like keep that same
should
energy.
attract, yeah, keep that same energy. If people don't like it, people don't like it. But I guarantee you, some people will.
Yep. And there'll be new people that join the game and start playing it, but the same people that loved it from back in the day will still play, still be looking
Exactly.
forward to new stuff. But yeah, they do that so much with games nowadays, bro, where they switch up the vibe of a game, and people be like, well, I liked what you had before or what the last game was about, but the sequel, albeit it might have some fun, cool things about it, overall it's not the same. And when people feel like something's missing, even if it's subtle, it
Yeah.
deters them because they're like, well, I'm not getting the same experience that I once had. So it kind of makes you feel like you're getting, um, I wouldn't say the word scam, but it feels like you're not getting what you expected. You know?
It it feels like the soul left.
Right. Yep. Yeah. And
You
Ronan
know,
said too,
like
everything gets watered down. He said Disney Princess Makeover. Damn.
exactly. Exactly. I'm like, I oh, okay, so really quick, I was a warlock.
Yeah, me
That's
too.
what I mained.
I mean,
Hell yeah.
I had all three, but the
He's
Warlock was my favorite.
exactly. And
Yep.
remember how the warlock looked in Destiny 1? It
Yeah.
had like trench coats and like pockets everywhere, and it looked like a vampire hunter almost,
Mm-hmm. Like
like
he
a
definitely looked
dark
like a
magician.
mage. Yep.
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 And now in Destiny 2, literally Disney princess.
Mm. You
Literally,
got a
like
point.
there's not a single trench coat. You
Destiny
don't
2
like.
Warlock. I'm just looking up stuff because I'm trying to refresh my
Yeah,
memory.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, the vibe ain't the same. And honestly, too, some of the outfits, the designs, they look kind of like, I'm just gonna say, they look a little childish. You know what I mean?
Exact. Like if you look up the
They don't
promo
look as
material,
badass.
like the promo material for the first game should have been like the base plate for it. How each class should have looked. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got a photo right here. Okay, I'm gonna share this to my stream. You can check it out too if you want to. I'm
Yeah.
AURON2888 on YouTube. I'm gonna share this to the stream real quick.
AURON
2888.
22 2888
Let's see.
on
Y'all let me know if that
YouTube.
link works. But this is how the Warlock should have looked. Like it should have kept this kind of vibe. You know?
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
You see
That's
that?
how he should have looked like.
Yep.
You know? Like dark magician, not Disney princess.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, man, it's just why?
I don't know. I don't know what the hell. Cause like I get like okay, you got different armor, different gear, the body armor, the legs, the helmet, but like you could still give it a certain flair to it to make it feel more hardcore. Even if you have a female character, you can still make it feel like okay, because these are people. These ain't people going out there on a runway. You know what I mean? These are people that are out there like
No,
slaying shit. You know what I'm saying?
they're fighting gods.
Yep. Aliens, all type of stuff on
Hmm.
different planets, going through space, and yeah, people losing their lives in the game, everything. So it's like, it definitely felt like it took that serious factor away from it. Like it almost got like it lost its edge, you know?
Mhm. Like the teeth fell out.
Yeah, yep. It's gum. It's just a gummy game.
Exactly. It's
Some
such a
gummy bear
shame
shit.
too. Gummy bear shit.
Yeah,
But
pretty much. Here's another good photo. Hold on. Let me see if I can share this.
yo,
This one's pretty cool. Let's see. That's a true warlock, Brian said. Yep, exactly. You said the
yo,
vibe of the play style are completely different. D1 was so focused on the gunplay, while D2 was all abilities. Yeah, it was more. Yeah,
yo.
yep. Ronan said even the Matrix 4. Yeah, the Matrix 4. Oh my God, I did not like that movie. It felt like it was like they did it as a Matrix reunion. It felt like instead of it being about like what the story was about, it felt like it was almost like you watch a reality TV show and they go through the whole season, and then they have that reunion of the season, and like everybody's just there dressed up nice, and they all just kind of talking and either rehashing stuff or just kind of like laughing, sitting in front of a crowd on stage. It felt like very,
Fake.
yeah, it was very fake. It felt fake. Matrix 4 felt fake. Um, Destiny 2 had some fakeness to it as well.
Hmm.
I don't know what's going on. I feel like, I mean, we talk about this sometimes on my channel, but I do believe there is some agenda based stuff tied in with it. Like it's subtle, but I feel like they are trying to kind of like what's the word? I'm trying to say that, but like the PUSSY word, you know what I'm saying? Like they kind of just making it like real soft. They trying to soften stuff rather than like make
Hmm.
it seem more like, oh, this is sick. Look how this shit is dope as hell. Like it's more so just like, oh, like you said, yep. Like Ron said in the chat, Disney princess stuff. That's a perfect description, bro.
Yeah.
Straight up. Look at what Destiny 2 did to Osiris, the most powerful guardian. Oh man, yeah. I remember
Yo,
Osiris
yo.
in a relationship with Saint 14. Saint 14 was a robot, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was a robot.
The fuck? Hold on, wait. They were in a relationship. Osiris was. Wait,
Yup,
hold on.
yup.
No
Saint
way.
14 and Osiris
What the fuck?
were in a relationship.
What the fuck? No, hell no.
Yup.
Man, come on now. So, oh yeah, Saint 14. Yeah, he's the Titan, the robot Titan. What they
Yup.
call that faction of people? Because they had the humans, the Awoken, and what was the other one?
Exos.
Exo. Yeah, what the fuck, bro? Osiris with a. See, look, I don't judge, but like whatever people do in their real life, that's their personal business. But why do that in the game? Why make it about like, oh, he's with a male robot in the game, and he's supposed to be this badass guardian? That just seems so unnecessary.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And in Lightfall, he became a bitch. He just constantly complained.
Oh my god. Dang, I was, there was a reason why I felt like within me, I was like, this game ain't, I ain't even really fucking with this game no more. Like, I just felt something. And then now I'm learning all this stuff from you and Brian, and we all having this conversation, Ronan with us too. It's like, bro, I'm hearing this stuff. I'm just like, I'm, I'm, I'm disappointed, you know? I'm imagining that they had like a big major team shift. Maybe they had like a lot of people either come up in there and like consult with them and say, hey, this is what you should do with your game. Because you got companies like Sweet Baby Inc. They go into
Yeah,
games and they be messing shit up bad.
that had
You know?
that had like I can't think of any other good reason
Yep.
why it was like that. Because it didn't need that in the beginning to make something that
Nah, yeah.
connected people. And that's the thing. Destiny wasn't just a game, it was a community.
Right. Yep. And I was looking forward to it. Dude, I had like a crew of people that I would actually connect with offline to organize raids and everything. We texting each other like personally,
Yeah.
like, yo, what's up, bro? You gonna be on this shit? And people that I met in the game that I never knew in real life, we connected and like became cool in real life, centered around this game. And then when Destiny 2 came around, I saw it. That group that I was in, because it carried over onto even on the PS5 all the way from PS4 and on
Mhm.
the Destiny 2, a lot of people would be like, "Oh, well, yeah, I'll sit this raid out," or eventually people just stop responding. People stop being in a group. Some people just flat out left, and I'm like, "What's happening, bro?" And it's all because the game, like we could have still. I mean, I'm still in contact with some of them, but like the game itself, the thing that brought us together is now like it's like a shell of itself, you know?
It's like wearing the skin suit of what it
Yeah,
used to
yeah,
be.
yep. That's a perfect description. Eververse killed Destiny. That's another good point too, because then when the Eververse shit opened up, it's like, dude, this store is
Yo,
like a toxin. It's like a an infection. You know what I mean? In the game, like just
it be-
take it out.
it became the main focus.
Yep.
Now,
That's because they
with
wanted that money. They
games,
was like, yo, you gonna buy
exact
something from the
yeah.
Eververse store? It's like, no.
Mhm.
The
That's the
fuck?
first thing that pops up whenever you open the game, by the way. Like, there's new stuff in the Eververse store. And I'm
No,
like,
no.
nah,
Oh
I'm not
man, like it
kidding,
wasn't
man.
bad enough to buy the DLCs and like keep on buying 40,
Yup.
$70 a piece. And they had the nerve to be like, well, hey, you want to spend another extra 5, 10, $20, 30, 40, 50? It's like, no, bro, leave me alone. Let me play the game. I bought the game. That's one thing. Then I got to get the DLC. Okay, okay, expansion. Because expansion's been the thing for a while, like since, back in like PC
Yeah.
games and World of Warcraft and stuff like that. But
hmm
you going to keep on putting advertisement for stuff in my face and try and trigger me and say, hey, don't you want this gold exotic weapon? You want the skin, the gold skin for this exotic weapon you got?
Do you
And
want
it,
do you want to look like a stormtrooper? You know?
yeah, bro. See what I'm saying? Like, come on now. They could have put that shit into the game to kind of just unlock through playing it, right? Or through like
Like
earning
Halo.
certain things. Yeah, dude. Like, come on, man. They do that a lot with these games nowadays. Like they did that shit with this game got a lot of flack, but Assassin's Creed Shadows. I had fun with that game. I actually
Oh,
enjoyed it, but the store was like it was crazy because you had to buy like a set, and if you bought a set, you would have to spend extra money to like get the difference of the points or whatever it is using the Helix coins or whatever. I forgot what the hell kind of currency they used. But then too,
I
they
think
had
it
like
was like Hex Coin.
yeah, something like that. And then they had one skin set where like what was her name? Naue? Was it Naue?
I
Was
don't
it
know.
the
I never played
female?
Assassin's Creed Shadows.
Okay, well the chick assassin.
Remember her name, but I don't know. So I played Odyssey, and I
Okay.
think that's the furthest I went with it because I remember playing like Black Flag and
Mm-hmm.
um what was the other one? Unity. That
Unity,
one
I
was
actually liked
fun.
Unity. Yeah, Unity was cool.
It was fun as hell.
And it was well written, the design, even the
hmm
movements of the character, like that parkour. I was
Yeah,
like, this is smooth. This is really nice.
and not to mention the Paris was beautiful.
Yeah, they did a great job with that. What was it, like the 1800s or something?
hmm Well, it was during the
French
French
Revolution.
Revolution. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that was the
so it
last
would have
one I
been.
played before I skipped all the way to Shadows. I tried to play Origins, but I was like, I don't know, I didn't like it as much because it felt too different. You know,
hmm
I
Okay,
tried to
I
play
remember.
Syndicate, tried to play Rogue. I played them for like
mhm,
30 minutes. And I was like, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't want to play
Yeah.
this. It's sad, bro.
No, but going from like Unity to Odyssey
Hmm.
and seeing that shift from like historically accurate stuff to I can fly a
Yeah, yeah,
unicorn. I'm
yeah.
like,
They went left fast.
why?
Cause wait, it was
Not to mention,
Odyssey in Valhalla that was like that, wasn't
yo,
it? Yeah.
you want to know something crazy?
What's up?
Assassin's Creed Shadows has an Attack on Titan DLC.
Wait, what?
Look, look it up. Look
Hold
how it
on.
looks. Look how it looks. Dog, it looks nothing like the
Wait a
fucking.
minute. Hold on. Hold on. That just cracked me up. Assassin's Creed Shadows Attack on Titan. What the fuck? Like, look, don't get me wrong. I like when companies try to do cool, interesting things, but like that don't even match What the fuck? Is this real? There's a quest. There's a
Yup.
quest with like it's a full-grown big ass Titan.
Yup.
Oh, how does that even fit in this game, bro?
It doesn't. It just doesn't.
That is the most like off the wall shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yup.
What? So yeah, like you said, they took historically accurate, and see, it was cool. It was really cool, like seeing that. That's what made me drawn to it in the first place, because I played the first game. It made it feel really mysterious, but like you were uncovering real. It made me feel like I was uncovering like real life history shit. I was like, whoa, I'm learning stuff. This is cool, even though I knew it was fiction. And then the second game was even cooler, especially finding those little glyphs and putting together that cutscene where it's like Adam and Eve running through the,
Yeah.
I guess the garden or whatever. That shit was so fascinating to me. And then Brotherhood was okay. You know, it wasn't bad, but it was okay. And then 3, I was like, okay, 3 is cool. It showed, didn't they show like the end of the
It
world or
was-
something in 3? Like the way the game ended?
think-
Desmond disappeared or he died or some shit?
I think Desmond died, but you end up playing like a different like human who's interacting with it.
Mm-hmm. I see they could have just kept it going, because once they killed Desmond, I was like, oh, well, that's it. Like, no more Assassin's Creed, right? And then when Black Flag came out, I was like, huh? What's this? You know, and I never actually played Black Flag. Some people did like it. But no, by the time they got to Origins and they came out with, I think, was it Black Flag, then Origins? Is that how it went?
No. So it was Black Flag,
Oh,
and
and
then
then
the
Unity.
PS4 came out, and so Unity and Rogue came out at roughly the same times.
Yeah,
Rogue
like
for
it
the old
was
console, and
short.
then Unity for the new console.
Okay. Okay, now I remember. Yeah. Unity, there was no like modern day character in that game, was there? In Unity?
No,
Okay, yep, that makes
no,
sense.
I don't
Like
think
you
so.
just jump straight in and start playing as the assassin.
No. Yep.
Mm. Yeah, dude, they lost me, man, heavy. Like I said, once I got to Unity, I never really beat Unity. I got to like 80% through the game, and I was like
Mhm.
around the last few missions. But then I think around that time, those other games that were coming out that I started like prioritizing and playing
Yeah.
more of, and I just never really made it back to Unity. But Origins came out. I was like, okay, cool. It's badass. It's in Egypt. I was excited about that, and I played it for like the same amount of time, like 30 minutes an hour, and I was like, feels too RPG-ish. Like it's,
That
you know what I mean?
exactly.
Like, don't make it an RPG.
It
It's not
stopped
a
being
damn
Assassin's
RPG.
Creed.
Yeah. Like, I like that I can go in and get different weapons and augments and upgrade this. Like, I thought that was cool when they did that in Assassin's Creed 2. You can upgrade your
Mhm.
um you can get different weapons, stuff like that. I thought that was neat.
Mhm.
But then when they got to Origins, it made it feel like it was like an open world RPG, but set in the Assassin's Creed universe. And so it's like, well, what is this? Is this like a spin-off, or is this actually Assassin's Creed? And then they kept it going. Odyssey came out, and that game was like totally random. I remember one of my friends was playing that
It
game.
was
I went
so
over.
weird.
It was hella weird. I went to his house, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I got the new Odyssey." I was like, "Okay, let's see it." And he was playing it, and I was so beyond lost. I'm like, "Is this Assassin's Creed? What is this?" You know, like it
You,
went
you
like really weird, bro.
like you fight a Cyclops. I had to fight the Minotaur. Fun fights, but it's like this isn't Assassin's Creed. This is
Could have been like God of
fucking
War.
like, exactly. Like if it would have been like a God of War spin-off game where you're in like Egypt or fucking Greek, what was those times? The Greek
Gre-
era, I
yeah,
guess.
Greek
That would have been
mythology type
cool.
stuff. Yeah, yeah,
Not
that
to
would have made more
mention,
sense.
I feel like all the new RPGs are just copy. You know what I mean? Like it's like the specific like armor slots. You get your helmet, you get your chest plate, you get like the arms, and then you got the legs, and then you got
Enchantments and
two
shit,
weapons.
amulets,
And then you got enchants, and like it's just too
rings.
much.
You got rings
Yup.
now.
And
Like it's cool
you
if,
look
if
at
one game every now and then has that kind of stuff, because that's for them kind of people that want the extra. But some people
mhm,
just want to play a game that's just standard. Like it has some variety, some variability, some customization, but not so much so to the point where you're trying to keep up with inventory and menu systems and these kind of stats. And now I got to go to skill tree and I got to spend my points here, or it's like, dude, it's too much.
Yeah,
People don't have
and
time to sit up and invest in all these different games like that. People most times nowadays pick one game and they stick with it. You know, most of the time.
yeah, I'll tell you this much. I think that's where Marathon will succeed.
You think so?
Yeah, like because of the fact that like you can pick. I like the fact that you can only have one contract
It's an epic
available.
firewall, Zach.
Oh yeah, no, I
Interrogation
like that too,
subsys
because
routines
it makes you
online.
You
prioritize it. Because at first I was like, oh
exactly.
damn, I can only activate one, and I was like, okay, well, at least it makes me focus. You know?
Yeah. So if you like theoretically, you have a whole crew, you're running one contract, you get it done in like 5 minutes.
Right? You hit it and get out.
Yeah. You don't have to stay unless like you can, but you don't have to. You know what I mean?
Hmm. I get
Like
exactly what you're saying.
it's not Arc Raiders complex, but it can be if you make it.
Right. Yeah, it's definitely got a lot going on with it. I will say for sure, like playing this right away. And I didn't know how I was gonna feel about it because a lot of people had negative things to say about it within the last year, especially with that
Yeah.
controversy that they had over the assets. You know, they were talking about, oh, they were
Yep.
stealing and reusing assets. I was like, uh oh, is Marathon even gonna come out? Then they canceled the release of it. It was supposed to come out in like
Yep.
September of last year, and then they delayed it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just like, oh shit. But now that they came back and bounced back, I was like, all right, so maybe this is something worth playing. And I'm pleasantly surprised. I actually enjoy this game.
Yeah. No,
Like it
I
was
mean,
overwhelming at first, but now I'm kind of catching on, noticing things, and it's interesting enough to keep my attention. You know,
hmm
makes me
no.
curious.
And the one thing I will say, if it wants to like survive, I think it's gonna need a little bit more maps.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. Now we
Because
are in
four
the beta.
maps,
Oh, that's all we got
that's
total.
all we got on the release.
What?
I don't think, yeah, that's about it. But like right now, the two maps, I'm discovering like new stuff every single time
Every
I run
time.
into it.
Yep. Yep.
Yep. So if
And
they're
eventually,
all
I
that
mean,
level complex,
right. Yep. Damn, hold on, Brian. You said $20 a map. Wait, what you mean? They're
nah,
selling? They're
don't
selling?
say that. Don't
Yeah,
say
please
that.
don't say that. I don't, because it's. I mean, the game already is a decent price. $40 ain't bad, but like, dude, it's like, come on now, because
Dog.
this is my perspective. So, Helldivers 2, right? That game is fun. It's very simple. Has a simple gameplay loop, but it's fun. You know, you playing or hop in with your friends. You know, slay some bugs and some robots and shit. Get out,
Yeah.
go to different planets. It has some purpose to it, and then you got little missions to do on the planets too. But like
Mhm.
the microtransactions more so center around like optional cosmetic stuff.
Yeah.
Whereas
If
if they start selling maps, bro, come on now, Bungie. Like y'all did that shit with
no,
Destiny, man. Don't do
that
that
shit
here.
failed.
Yeah, don't do that here.
Destiny 2 is a sinking ship with rats right now.
Right. And plus, dude, Sony bought freaking Bungie for like billions of dollars. So what are they trying to keep on getting? Maybe Sony's like, we need our money back, Bungie. So you need to fix something out.
Yo, they gotta
Damn.
fix something.
Mm-mm-mm. Ronan said Ghost of Tsushima basically beat AC to Japan and did it better. Yeah, several
It
years.
did.
Yeah, yeah.
It
Because I
did.
mean, as old as Ghost is, the first one, like it, shit, that was a good ass game. Great story, great
I
visuals. I was blown away
I
by that.
100% of that game.
Oh, you did? Nice.
Yup.
Yeah, I
I
didn't. I
got
don't have no
every
platinums
single
for real.
thing.
But that game, dude, like I remember distinctly in 2020 when that game came out, and we was told not to leave the house and all this other stuff. You know, I'm not gonna get into that because that was a fucking weird ass time. But like,
Yeah.
I remember being at home playing Ghost of Tsushima and kind of like forgetting the world. Like I was, it was so
It was
immersive,
so
and
fun.
yeah, hell yeah, dude. I was at peace playing that game. Like it was exciting, for
You
real.
fucking slice a Mongol's head off and then you sit down and write a haiku and you're just like,
Mm-hmm.
damn, I
That game
wish
was
I was a
badass.
samurai.
Hell yeah, dude.
Like, Samurai Champloo that shit, man.
Yeah, yep, as if it was in real life. Yep,
Like that. Oh,
that game was
man,
legit.
that game was fun. I heard the second one was good too.
Yeah, actually, I played it and beat it on stream a couple months ago when it came out.
Yeah.
I don't really have no complaints about that game. I'm trying to think, like, I be playing so many different things, it's like hard to keep up nowadays. But,
Hmm.
what's it called? I'm trying to think, like, was there anything I didn't like about? Because it's hard to, like, say when I haven't recently played it, you know? But I'm trying to
Hmm.
think. I can't think of nothing on top of my head. I'm sure there's something that I was like, damn, maybe they changed this and they had something like this in the first game, but they didn't put it in the second, or vice versa. Like something I'm happy to see, like they added or changed about the second, rather than what they could have had or didn't have in the first. But no, I enjoyed that game. I'm actually gonna play the. We was talking about this in my chat earlier, me and Ronan, that like when when the online mode comes out, I'm gonna be on that
Hmm.
for sure. I'll be streaming that too.
Oh,
I'm
the
looking forward to that.
what was it?
Coming out like in 2 weeks, I think.
Ghost Legends
Yep.
for the first one.
I still play that. I still play it to this day.
It's still good.
Yeah, I played it
People still
yesterday
play
actually.
it.
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Hell yeah, dude. I think I got like my samurai character, the samurai character. I can't remember what was he, the specific character name
Samurai.
called? Samurai.
Yeah, because they
I
have
got that
Ronin,
dude.
Assassin, Samurai, and then I think Hunter.
Yeah,
I think so.
I had the
I only
golden
use the Ronin
sword
though.
with all four uh fighting styles unlocked. It was awesome.
So you had your character maxed out.
Yeah.
And you did like the extra little challenges, like this, doing the story mode on this difficulty and all
Oh
that to
yeah.
unlock the different. Yep.
Oh, of
Yeah,
course
I
I
like
did.
that game, man. I settled finally on the Ronin. Like I played all the characters. I'd say for me, it's like the Ronin is my favorite because he can heal and revive people, and he's got his
Hmm.
primary ghost weapon is the bombs. You know. Now you
Yep.
can have bombs with other characters. Like I think every character can equip the bombs if they have the right type of bomb. But like
Hmm.
I would say second for me is assassin, third is samurai, and the hunter. I don't like playing as an archer. I don't like the bow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I couldn't get with that. But you know, it had something for everybody, which was it was cool. Like depending on your play style and what you're interested in, they had good variety. You know,
Some.
because there are people that like playing as the archer and they're good with it.
No. Like there was a lot of stuff you can like again with like RPG stuff. It didn't have so much where it was overcomplicated, but it
Right.
had enough where it kept me engaged.
Yep. And even past like after a while it's been out, they had them things where like you got curse items. Did you ever play it that far?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
curse items, and you got to break the curse like in the match, and
Hmm.
like it gave you like a negative
Yup.
modifier. Yeah,
Yup.
dude, that was interesting.
And that was always a challenge.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a great challenge.
Yep. Yep. Brian said that he said I hope this game does well, but I've seen how their management does. Yeah, bro. Yeah, and then you said earlier too. I noticed. I didn't read it out loud, but you said like there's about one person left from the original Bungie. It's not the same people that made Halo.
Yup. Yup.
Like I don't know the details on that, but I would not doubt it. I would not doubt that they have like damn near a whole entire new crew. You know,
It
because
basically is.
yeah, dude, I'm worried about. I don't want to say I'm worried about it, but I think about that when it comes to Rockstar and GTA 6. Like
Yeah.
a lot of them people are gone, and even the dude, one of the founders of the company, left. You know, a couple years ago. So it's like, oh, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, why he leave? Right? This was his passion project for like decades.
I don't know, man.
That's a weird sign, man. I feel like GTA 6 is going to be amazing, but what kind of flaws are we going to see as far as like maybe some propaganda bullshit, maybe some like watering down like
Oh,
we was talking
dude.
about. I really hope they don't do that because GTA is GTA. Like it is what it is. So there's only so far that you can go outside of like what it is before you start to kind of like make it something that it's not. You know what I mean? because the
Yeah.
whole game, I mean, it's a savage game. It's not really a peaceful kids game, but it's a game that's like you're able to. I know this might sound crazy, but the things that people might feel like doing in real life, maybe enacting intrusive thoughts, is like you get to
Oh
kind
yeah.
of let off some steam in the game and you know, just kind of go wild with no repercussions. Say, well, I know in real life this would be stupid to do and really reckless and dangerous. And most people with sense would never even think to do no shit like that. But in the game, you get to kind of just like say, well, I wonder what it'd be like to do this or do that or eject this car or fly this plane or like,
Yeah.
you know, everything. You know what I mean? It's more of an exploration type game rather than like about being a criminal, even though that is kind of what you're doing. But yeah,
But it
man.
was fun.
Right, exactly. If they mess that up, bro, they could destroy their whole company because it's already bad enough Rockstar hasn't made a new game in Hellas, and they keep taking longer and longer in between games because at first they was coming out with, they had Bully, GTA, they had
Yo,
some other games too, like
LA Noir.
LA Noir. I played a little bit of that. I never beat it though, but that was impressive. I heard that they had a lot of development issues with making that game because of the way they designed it. You know, the like the realistic faces, the way the like they had a
Yep.
lot of issues, and I think that's why I think it was that and Red Dead Redemption 2 is the reason why they just shelved Bully 2 and never made it.
Yeah.
I would play the
I bet
hell
it
out of
was.
Bully 2. If they came out with a Bully 2, boy, I'd buy that mug twice. Buy one for me and give one away. Like I'd be like, yo, you gotta play this. I really hope they do make a Bully 2. I really do. But I
That
don't
would be
know.
fun.
Hell yeah, bro. I actually played the original Bully like on stream like back at the end of last year. Or well not like 2025, but
Really?
like yeah, like late 2024, early 2025. Yep.
Huh.
Played that mug right on my channel, man. That's a classic.
And it's fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you're in it's those games were like enacting like something you'd see out of a movie.
Right, yeah. And you get to actually be the person doing it.
hmm With GTA, it's a heist movie. With Bully, it's like a high school drama.
Mm-hmm.
It was just fun.
Yeah, I think I don't want to say we're not in the golden age of gaming anymore because there are still some good games that pop up, but a lot of these big
Absolutely.
corporations they've lost the plot. You know what I mean? And
hmm
they've gone so far another direction, they're prioritizing profits over like what is enjoyable, like the
What's a fun
experience.
game?
Yep. Yeah, because that's the whole point of it. Like we play games not to like spend a whole bunch of money and like try to say who's got the coolest shit. It's like more so like, are you enjoying yourself? Is this fun? When you leave this game and turn it off, are you satisfied with the time you spent with it? You know what I mean? Or did you feel like, oh, I gotta log in because I gotta do my daily quest. It's a chore. I gotta do this and do that. Like I started seeing that trend about a decade ago,
Mhm.
and it was kind of fun at first. It made me say, okay, okay, do the daily quest and the weekly missions, like in Destiny, for example. And I was excited. I was like, all right,
Yeah.
cool, and I'll be looking forward to it. But now it's like everything has tasks. It became like chores. These games are not all of them, but
Uh-huh.
some games felt more like a chore rather than like, oh, this is something I get to just do in my free time because that's how maybe you got other hobbies as well, but hey, sometimes you want to just sit down and play a interactive game. You know what I'm saying? Something that you can
Yeah.
engage with and like also stimulate your mind, live in a fantasy world a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just enjoy yourself. But then I don't know. It's like, bro, I got to buy this shark card because I got to get this new vehicle on GTA Online, and it's like, bro, and then to get the money to get it without spending real money, it could take hellas, and you got to do the same repetitive stuff over and over and over. It just created like a grind society, like a grind
Culture almost.
grind culture. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. Grind culture. It's like you just got to grind in games constantly. It's like, bro, what is this? Like if we was getting paid for it rather than paying money for it, it would make more sense.
Mhm.
Yeah, but it's like, I don't know. It's just crazy to me. It's
It just
crazy to
wasn't
me.
fun.
Yeah, a lot of these games are like that now. Especially
It's
if it's
like
live
it
service.
became a second job.
Yep. Yeah, pretty much. That's why, like I said earlier, A lot of people now they find one game they like a lot, especially if it's online. You know what I mean? Like a story-based game, you can kind of jump from one to another. That's why we don't see too many
Yeah.
of them nowadays because they make it, it's done, you buy it, and that's it, unless there's DLC. But most of the time, it's like
Yeah.
a one-time investment. But games like this, no offense to Marathon, because I enjoy it so far, but games like this and
Yep.
other ones, out there, it's like they know they can extract money continuously. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like keep on generating revenue, keep on generating money. Because I think even once GTA Online came out, that really set a big foundation to where people was like, oh, they made $1 billion, and they still making more billions off it, and people are still spending money on the game after all these years. Then other companies start looking at each other like, hey, we should do that. Especially them
Hmm.
people in the higher up executive positions, they encourage that. They say, hey, you better have some type of microtransaction system. And they got like almost like
Yeah.
a quota they got to fill. Like, hey, your game has to have X, Y, and Z, or we're not going to fund it. You know what I mean? We're not going to
It's
promote this.
it's profit over passion.
There we go. That's the word. Yeah, profit over passion. Yep, 100%. Because it's supposed to be art. Like Ronan
Yeah.
mentioned earlier, this is art. It's supposed to be about like how creative can you make it. It's supposed to be based off your imagination, but when you're constricted by these stipulations that these companies expect out of you, the
Hmm.
people that are like really dictating and holding the power and the leverage in these companies,
Yeah.
then the people that are developing the game, they're not able to really come together and collaborate in a around a little bit. It died again, but yeah, they're not able to collaborate for real because it's like they're so fixated on like, all right, well, we got to make sure it has this and this and this, rather than like, okay, let's make a game that we want to make. That's why what's that game? Claire Obscure Expedition 33.
Yeah.
That game did really well because it was people that just wanted to make a fun game. You know?
You want to know the crazy part?
What's up?
They used to be Ubisoft
Oh
devs.
yeah. Oh yep. Yep. Yep.
They got
Ex devs from
pushed out of their
Ubisoft.
position,
They started their
and
own company,
like, can you imagine being Ubisoft, firing a couple people, and
and they
they make a game
compete against you, and they do better.
ex because they don't care about the profit, they care about the passion they put into stuff.
Yep. Hell yeah. And that's
It's
how it's gonna be, bro. Because the people at the end of the day,
mm,
we're the ones buying the games. So if
yep.
if they're if they're making a game that nobody wants to play or nobody wants to support, or people have a big problem with like how they execute the game and the aspects of the game, especially like when it comes to all them different fees and charges here and there for just like shit that should already be in the game. People get tired of
Hmm.
that, especially people around my age. Because people be having
Yeah.
families, they got jobs to go to, they don't have a whole bunch of free time. So why would we invest in something that like is frustrating?
Not to
You
mention
know?
the economy right now.
Yeah, oh yeah, big time.
Like,
Everything is more
I
expensive. It's been that way for a couple of years too now.
it's like, oh, I wonder which I'm gonna pick: food on the table or the video game.
Right, $80,
They're gonna
$90
pick the
video
food on the
game.
table.
Nintendo Switch talking about some, hey, if you want to get a cartridge, it's 90. It's like, bitch, the game is not even on the cartridge. Like, you buy the cartridge, you guys still download it. Like, what the hell? It's a
Yep.
license key. Yeah, it's like,
Hmm.
dude, this is a weird time, man. But the companies will learn because they're going to want to still make money, and eventually it'll be enough people that move a certain direction. And when you have them companies like, I don't remember the name of the company that did Claire Obscure, but like companies like them and others, when they start popping up out of nowhere and really head to head compete with these big ass corporations, then hey, either they're going to get with the program or get lost.
Yep.
You know,
All of a sudden, it's no
squeezing
longer
blood from a
funny.
stone. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because they think they're in control now because it's working for them or it has been. But when they realize like,
Hmm.
yo, people are starting to shift their priority and they say, well, maybe even though I might want to play this and I have some type of desire to, maybe now I don't feel like it because I would rather
Yeah.
play something else that's a little bit cheaper, and they up in the price. $70 games became a thing like what 5 years ago, and now all of a sudden, boom, they're 80. And then like Ronan even said in the chat as well, they're probably going to charge. I'm guessing maybe at the very least $80 for GTA. In some cases, it could be 100. There's a chance
I
of that.
wouldn't be surprised if it was 100.
Yeah, I feel like because Strauss Zelnick, the guy who runs Take Two Interactive, he said he wants
Mm-hmm.
to start a trend of like offering games for like a per hour value. Like you're
Yeah,
getting
that's
this
so
much
stupid.
time. Yeah, like you're getting this much value out of this game over this course of time. So okay, how much is that worth? Right? It's like, no, bitch, the game is a $70 game. Let's keep it like that. You know what I mean? Because how are you going to tell somebody how much value they're extracting from a game? You know?
If they start doing that, everybody's gonna become a speedrunner.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. Now I'll just beat this game in like 5-10 hours. Dude, imagine that though. Like almost like, oh my god, I just had the weirdest, creepiest thought. What if they do a thing? Because they kind of have something like that now, but not really. But imagine it like on a game per game basis, where they have like a subscription service. Like in order to play this game, you got to pay so much a month or like per time.
Nah,
You know what I'm saying?
dog. Yeah, I
Almost
get
like
what you're saying.
credits.
Fuck that.
Like imagine spending
Fuck
okay,
that.
$100 you get like 100 hours of credits in the game. Once you use up all your 100 hours of
Fuck
credits, you got to buy new
that.
credits to play this game again. That would be really crazy, dude. But I can almost see a time where they try some shit like that. You know
They'll
what I'm
try
saying?
it. It will fail.
It will definitely fail, and they'll have to,
'Cause-
cause dude, remember real quick they did with PS4. The reason why PS4 knocked Xbox One out the water is because Xbox One released first technically, and they was like, okay,
Yeah.
$500, you got to buy it with the Connect, and also it's got DRM, so like you don't get to give your games away. If I have a game, you could have an Xbox One. Let's say if this game's on Xbox One, and I'm done playing it, and I give it to you, you have to pay like an unlock fee to even register it to your system. And people
Shit,
was like,
really?
"No, I ain't doing it." Yeah, yeah, that's how it was back then. And so
Damn.
Sony came out and was like, "Oh, guess what? Our system is $100 cheaper than the Xbox." And also, here's the thing: there's a famous meme video. I'm actually going to find it and put it in the chat. But it was a famous
Yeah.
video where one of the dudes, like it was two executives that worked for Sony, and they was showing like how do you share games on the PS4? Because it was such a big
Mhm.
controversy with the Xbox. Like you gotta like um, register it to your console to play a game. It's like, oh, someone else owns this game. Are you trying to register this to your console? Yeah. Okay, like $20 or however much money they was going to charge. It would have been like a fee. You know what I mean? But when the PS4
Yeah.
was like, showcased as far as like, okay, this is what it is, this is how much it's going to be, right? They had like a little
Mhm.
video where it showed these two guys. It was like, this is how you share games on the PS4. And one dude stand next to the other guy and just literally takes the game and just turns to him and hands him the game. And then that's it. And they look back at the camera and just like, yep, like that's all you gotta do. Like just pretty much like what makes the most sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like
Let me see. PS4. I'm
bring
gonna find
back
it.
physical media.
Yeah, yep. There is like a group of people like online that they prioritize that. Instead of
Yep.
like buying games digitally, they buy them physical. And these companies, bro,
Yeah.
a lot of these games are coming out with no physical copy at all,
Mhm.
and they're doing it on purpose.
Yeah. The fuck. The most recent example I can think of is like the crew games. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
really? Yeah, I played the first
Yeah.
one like
They
on PS4, but I never played the other ones.
yeah they shut down the servers. You can no longer play them.
Oh, now that I did hear about that, I heard about that,
Yeah.
and people was pissed because like, bro, I wanted to keep playing this game. That's one thing that sucks about these
Exactly.
online games. Like once they turn them off, if there is no peer-to-peer connectivity, then the game is
Mhm.
dead. You know?
Yeah.
But
You ever
yeah,
heard of
there's a
the
link.
Stop Killing Games movement?
It sounds familiar, but I'm not. Yeah, no, I don't really know. I'm guessing it's about like um, turning games off, right? Like just shutting them down.
So I just saw the video you put in chat. It's fucking hilarious.
See what I'm saying? And once they came out with that, the Xbox was dead as fuck.
Dog. No wonder. No wonder.
hmm And then it was like a downhill
But
battle for after that, or uphill battle, I should say, because Xbox One didn't do that good. Then the Series X
mhm.
did pretty much worse. People was like, yeah, fuck Xbox, because everybody wanted a PS5 when it came out. People was like, damn near killing each other to get a PS5. Wasn't nobody doing that for no
Yeah.
damn Xbox,
Mhm.
And all the exclusives are hopping on over to the PS5 now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can
Or
play
they're going
Xbox
on
games
the
on
PC.
PC. Yep. Yep. There's no exclusives for them no more. There's still a few, but not, not many.
Not
Defeats
many.
the purpose of buying one. And I think I heard that they're making another Xbox. Can you believe that? I really thought that the Xbox Series X was going to be the last one.
I think they are, yeah.
That's shocking to me.
I just don't know what they're gonna do. They don't have
Yeah.
any games lined up.
No. And they keep canceling them. Like Perfect Dark Zero was going to be a thing, and they canceled that.
Yup.
Phantom something. Phantom. There was some game. But yeah, games that they were kind of gonna like reboot, but bring them back for like a more modern flair. You know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
just basically redo the games, not even remakes, but just like do a more updated version, um,
Yeah.
like sequels and shit. I was like, whoa, they bringing this back, they bringing that back. I was like, wow, that's dope. But then they like started canceling them. I'm like,
Hmm.
so what is the issue here? Are y'all slow or what? Like, what the hell?
It's like people would pay good money to see these games back, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yep, because they're
Just to
classics.
relive the childhood, man.
Yep. And then they're doing it and they're making it with the modern graphics, modern game system, modern mechanics, and it's
Hmm.
some of these games they put online. It's like okay, that's neat, that's interesting because I had fun with it back in the day. I would love to see like how they did with Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy 7 was
Yeah.
an amazing game. It was like it's
Hmm.
almost like worldwide known. And then when they said, "Oh yeah, we're gonna bring it back," because in the PS3 when they showed that tech demo of Cloud jumping off the train,
Yeah,
people
yeah, yeah,
freaked
yeah.
out, dude. People was like, "Oh my God, they're doing a 3D Final Fantasy 7." People lost their whole
Yup.
damn mind. And then finally one day, years down the road, because that was like 2006 when they showed that. Years
Something
down the
like that.
road, like way down the road, finally they said, "Oh yeah, okay, guess what? We're making the Final Fantasy remake." Dude, I almost fell out my chair. I said, It's real." Like I wanted to cry. You know what I'm saying? Like they
Yeah.
actually finally listened to the fans because I guarantee you they was never going to do it, but they realized that people
Hmm.
wanted to see a 3D fully imagined world with Cloud and Tifa and all them, and man, when they
Yeah.
did it, bro, I locked in like a mug. I bought that game like as soon as it came out.
Not not to mention they changed it in a way that made it feel good to play.
Fresh, yep, yeah. Even though it was different, like it was definitely different from the original, but like it didn't
Hmm.
feel like, oh, why did they do this? They changed this up too much, and no, I had fun with it.
Yeah.
That shit was they put in that work.
They put in the effort and it succeeded.
Hmm. And people are still buying the episodes. They got. I almost kind of don't like that they split it up in different like releases, where
Hmm.
you got to buy Final Fantasy 7, Rebirth, and all these other different things.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I kind of don't mind it because it helps stretch it out to the point where like
Hmm.
okay, 2020 is when the initial one came out, and I was hoping they would do one like once a year, but yeah, I mean we're in 2026 and they're still making them. So I think the last one comes out this year, don't it? The last installment.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but no. Have you ever played Final Fantasy 16?
I've not.
Mm. Yeah, that game is mixed. It's got a lot of mixed feelings, mixed emotions on it.
Yeah.
I have fun with it. I played it and beat it, but it is different than other Final Fantasy games. Like it's almost
That's the most recent one, right?
yep. Like you can tell it's Final
Yeah.
Fantasy, but it's it's
Yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah.
almost like an action game. It's like an RPG action
Interesting.
game. Yeah, it's definitely different. Because for the longest time, pretty much every single Final Fantasy game was like all turn-based.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even if they had like that free flow combat system where like as soon as your bar reaches up, you can attack. You don't have to wait for somebody else to attack first. But it was still
Yeah.
like had that turn-based aspect to it. In in 16, it's just like you just go go go. It's like it's almost like a hack and slash, like Devil May Cry or something, a little bit.
Really?
Hmm. Which I don't mind because I like that kind of game to begin with.
Yeah.
But it still had like that cool, really in-depth Final Fantasy story. And the story is, man, to me, the story in Final Fantasy 16 is crazy, crazy. You know,
To be fair, those games always had really complex story.
Mm-hmm. And then each one's unique. Like, there's
Hmm.
no crossover. It's not like, oh, Final Fantasy 10 is or Final Fantasy 12 is going to be the same story as 13 or whatever. No, it's like different people, different everything. They just, I liked how they kept the same themes. Like they got chocobos, they got Sid, so it kind of gave it that same like, oh yeah, this is a Final Fantasy game. They
Yeah.
they found a good formula with Final Fantasy, in my opinion. But not
Hmm.
everybody likes it. You know,
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 8 is the best. Ronan says. Yeah, I think you and I'll say Dream World likes Final Fantasy 8 a lot. Final Fantasy 7 was probably one of my favorites, but I think 10 is hands down my favorite game out of the series.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 10 was crazy. Hence my name,
Hmm.
you know, Orin 288. That's basically where I got that from. Yep.
Hell yeah.
Why make a new system? Brian said, "Yeah, dude, new Xbox." Final Fantasy 6 was your favorite. I never played 6. Is that the same as Tactics? Or no? Final Fantasy 6. Final Fantasy 7. Yeah, 97. Yep. Rose says 16 seemed like a walking. Wait, hold on. It seemed like a walking simulator anime movie inspired by Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones. I mean, it did have that medieval. It was different, but one thing that threw me off that I didn't understand was Final Fantasy 16 felt very adult because every other game it had some maturity to it. You know, some aspects that made it feel a little serious here and there, but it was super fantasy based to the point where like this was like, you know, anything can happen. In Final Fantasy 16, it almost felt like this was like a real chunk in time where like you could see in a fantasy world for sure because of the icons, the summons, and the magic
Yeah.
abilities and shit. But the way it was set up was like, oh, this is like real shit. Like there's, you know, you got drama between families, you got, you know, you got to go here and do this, and it's a battle, it's a war going on between like different parts of the land. You know what I mean? It felt like for real, like how can I describe this? It felt more dramatic. You know what I mean? And there was blood in
Yeah.
that game, and there was never blood in any Final Fantasy.
Really?
Yep.
Damn.
Like that game was savage, bro. Like the way people, I'm not gonna say who died because I don't want to spoil it because the game is not that old. But the way
Hmm.
people died in that game was like, oh shit. Like it was like damn. Because in most Final Fantasy games, most people don't really die. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like you know, yeah, they get messed up. Some things happen. You're like, oh no, okay, he's better, and we get back up and fight. But in Final Fantasy
Except in 7.
16, oh, you know, that's true. 7, yeah, at the beginning, we can talk about it now because that shit old as hell. When Aerith dies, yeah,
Yeah.
that part threw me. Oh, I said, what? Her and Sephiroth? Oh, hell no, bro. Okay, Sephiroth, you gotta go, bro. You an evil ass
Fuck
dude.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
Instant target on his back, dude.
for the rest of the game, man, like, oh yeah, okay, it's like that now. You gotta go.
Fuck it,
You
run the
know?
ones, motherfucker. Let's try this shit.
Hell yeah, because honestly, him as a character, it kind of just felt like he was just like this ominous, you know, hovering thing that would just pop up every now and then. It's like, okay, he's weird, creepy. Maybe he could be a problem. But when he killed her in the game, it was like, oh nah, bro, like he did something unforgivable. You know what I'm saying? Like you
Exactly.
gotta go, bro. You gotta go. But but no, in 16, man, I mean, it kind of brought back that same vibe, but like throughout the entire game. The whole
Damn,
game,
really?
yeah, yep. I'm not gonna say every moment to moment is like that
Yeah,
severe,
yeah.
but that game, bro, is like heavy. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of like
Hmm.
significant shit happening in that game. A lot of people got fucked up. Like people that are
Yeah.
like important to the story, like people that you would
So,
not think would die. Yeah, they
so
got.
kind of like Game of Thrones.
Yeah, okay, so yeah. See, I don't really watch a lot of that show, but that makes sense. Yeah,
I
Game of
don't watch it
Thrones.
either.
The stuff I did see from it, it was like pretty savage. Yeah. Yep.
Mm.
So that is a good analogy, Ronan. Good comparison. Lord
Yep.
of the Rings and Game of Thrones. Yeah, it was dark though. It was dark. Final Fantasy 6
Ooh.
had Kefka. Oh, let me see. Hold on. Isn't that wasn't he in 16? What was you gonna say though? Final Fantasy 16. Kefka.
I
Hold
forgot
on.
what I was gonna say. Damn it.
My bad.
No, it wasn't you. It was just like I thought of
Kefka.
something else at that time.
Oh yeah, Kefka is the clown dude. Okay, now I've seen him, but no, I never played 6. I never played 6. The main antagonist of Final Fantasy 6. Okay, that makes sense now. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, the first Final Fantasy game I ever played was 7. Then I played 8. I didn't play 9. But I played 10. I did not play 11. I played 12, 13. Didn't do 14. So the online ones I didn't play. 11 and 14 didn't play those. But
Gotcha.
yeah, 16, 15, 12, 13, 10, 7, 8. Those are the ones I played. And I beat every single one of those. I completed every single one of those. You know, and there has not ever been a Final Fantasy game that I played and started and never finished. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's just
he
something
said.
you stick to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I'm just looking forward to, like, what's next. But man, I'm not gonna lie, when I beat Final Fantasy 16, I was like kind of like it was bittersweet. And that's usually the sign of a good game. When you beat it and you're like you're happy and you feel good, like, oh wow, I did this. But then you're also kind of
Yeah.
sad because like, damn, it's over. Like there's nothing really new to do now. Now maybe if you want to run around and get some extra stuff, side quests, gather all the items and get the platinum trophy, that's one thing. But as far as like new story, I mean, you might find some hidden stuff here and there if you care to look for it. But like yeah, that main drive to keep you going, like, oh, we have there's a goal in mind, right? Then you
Yeah.
accomplish it, hit that climax and beat it. It's like, damn. Well, now on to the next game. But it is a feeling. It's a hell of a feeling when you see them credits roll and you've been playing the game. Even if you beat it in like a week, it still feels like you went on like a whole adventure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's like when you watch anime?
Not so much now. Back in the day, I did though. Like back in,
Yeah.
like what, in high school, a little bit after high school,
Mm,
when I was a kid and everything. So like between the late '90s all the way up until maybe like 2012 is when I stopped watching
yeah.
anime. Like 2012, 2013.
Yeah. Or like whenever you finish like something that actually impacted you, like a good book, an anime, a game, just anything that had like any sort of impact on you,
Mm-hmm.
it always felt empty because I
Yep.
feel like like a person will become reliant on the continuation of that story.
Mm-hmm. That's a good way of looking at it. Yep. And then
Yep.
when you're finished, you're kind of like, damn. Now what do I do?
Mm-hmm.
Now what?
Exactly. And
Man.
it
Yep.
always sucks, but you just gotta find
Something else.
something to keep, yeah, something else. Either find a new story or start making your own.
There's something to think about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, get creative, be inspired to say, okay, well, I want to create something cool, my own little world and you know,
Exactly.
adventure.
That's something I fucking practice and preach, man. I love creating. I love drawing and like thinking of worlds, and then
Okay.
all these like old games like Halo, Destiny, like movies like The Matrix and like all these other things, when something inspires you, it there's almost like a requirement for something to inspire someone. And that simply is to have been the person creating it had to have been passionate about it.
Right.
You know what I
Yep.
mean?
It
And
has to
I
be
feel
something
like
that they desire to do rather than like what they're told,
Mhm.
like, oh, it's got to be this, you know.
Exactly. Or worse yet, they're doing it with not the purest of intentions.
Right. Yep.
Know what I mean? Like
Like,
they're
what is
trying
the
to push
purpose
an
behind it?
agenda,
Yeah, we
you
see
know?
that a lot, dude. And like, music has been that way for a while, but TV
Yeah.
shows, movies, we see that a lot. And it's like,
Mm-hmm.
bro, it's okay to like tie in culture with it, but when you
Yeah.
try to like make it about like trying to, influence people to be or think a
Mm-hmm.
certain way, it's like, yo, that's a problem.
Synaptic
Let people
firewall
Yeah.
experience it
active.
for what it
Queuing for
is,
infill.
not like
Mm-hmm.
what you want them think or feel.
Yeah, I mean, shit. Boondocks exposed all this shit.
Hmm.
Fucking
They did.
2000s, man.
They did. A
And
lot of
there's
it.
a lot of it, and it's like, man. And then people will just buy it because it's the same name or something.
Patched and ready.
You know?
Hmm. Yeah,
But I think,
people are tied to brands, and it's like whatever seems appealing. It's stuff that are trending, right? Trending
mhm.
stuff is it'll catch a wave for a little bit, but only the real shit will stick. You know.
Yeah.
He said no
Only
one
the
dies.
parts.
Wait, go ahead.
No, you can finish.
Well, I was gonna say Ronan in the chat said no one dies. He says after mentioning 10 and 7. Let me think. Who died in 10? Oh yeah. Orin. Well, I mean, Orin was already dead. A lot of them people were just spirits, but um, Titus's dad had already been died because he became sin. Let me think. Who else? Oh, and Titus dies. Oh fuck, I forgot about that. Titus dies at the end of that mug. Damn, you're right. And in 7, well, yeah, we already know who dies in 7. Uh, you said 6 has a lot of death too. Okay. Well, yeah, like I said, I didn't play 6, so I don't know. You know what I mean? Um, yeah, no, I mean, if I think about most Final Fantasy games I played, 15 had some, some stuff going on, but it didn't feel as heavy. But 16 was, it made me be like, damn, I can't believe this. I don't want to say who dies. I really don't want to say, but like,
Yeah.
it was certain people die, and like one person died earlier in the game. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, a couple hours in, I'm like, no way, bro, this dude. But it had to happen for the story to play out the way it was supposed to. So it was like almost like Destiny type shit. It was weird. Not Destiny the game, but like Faded, you know.
Yeah,
So yeah, it's
like it was
crazy.
meant to happen.
Yep. Yep. He said as long as it's better than 13 and 15. I actually like 13. A lot of people didn't like 13 playing as Lightning and all that, but similar to the reason why I like this game with the way it looks, 13 was just cool with the way it looked. I like the aesthetic to 13. Um, the gameplay itself was kind of neat too, but definitely I liked the environments, the character design, the the abilities, the way that function. And I'm trying to think, how did the summons work in 13? I didn't play the other spin-offs though, because they had Final Fantasy 13, then they had 13-2, and then the third one, which was like Lightning Return. I didn't play those other ones, but I played 13, and then moved on to 15. 15, though, I'm not gonna lie, was a little bit of a disappointment because they showed it like way back when the PS3 first came out, and it was supposed to be like Final Fantasy versus 13 with Noctis, and it looked like a really, really, really cool game. Then they put it on the back burner, did some other stuff with whatever the hell in the background. Then they rebranded to Final Fantasy 15, and it wasn't bad. It just I wasn't expecting it to be what it was, but I still had fun with it. I still enjoyed that game. Um,
Yeah.
what was I gonna say? He said 9 is good, just never finished. Okay, so you played 9, Ronan. The ending of Frieza and DBZ was impactful. Oh yeah. Well, Frieza got destroyed by Trunks, didn't he? He got cut up to pieces, and then they found him in space. Like fuck, who was it? Was it King Cold? King Cold found him, I think. Somebody found Frieza floating in space. They took him and put him back together like Frankenstein. And then, yeah. But no, that whole first saga of Dragon Ball Z was crazy. Because I mean, the way they set it up was almost as if like once they beat Frieza, it was almost felt like it was over. Like, you know what I mean? Like that was it. But then they had the Cell saga with androids. Then they had the Buu saga, and that was pretty much the end of Dragon Ball Z, wasn't it? At the end of the Buu saga, aside from the movies. Then they came out with GT. GT was weird though. I'm not gonna lie. Dragon Ball, excuse me, Dragon Ball GT was definitely different. The art style was different. The story felt different, even though they tried to continue it. It was cool, but just way different than what I was used to. Ronan said you can write but can't draw for shit. But hey, look, we got some creative people over here, man. it don't surprise me when you meet certain people and get along and connect. There are things in common that you find out after getting to talk to them. And you're like, oh shit, okay, you do stuff too. You're artistic, like me.
Hmm.
I do music, bro. I'd be streaming a
Really?
music show on my channel. Yep, pretty much. Not every day, not literally every day, but almost every day. Where I just make music straight from scratch. You know,
Hell yeah.
yeah, right on the show, man. Yeah,
Hell
with
yeah,
it. You
dude.
ever heard of an NPC? You know what that is?
M MPC?
Mm-hmm.
Like, Mama?
Mm-mm.
M?
No, it's a machine. Like the one I have has a keyboard attached to it, but it's basically a
Okay.
music production machine. And so I'll go on camera. Like you don't really see me on camera, but like I'll be sitting right there in front of it and just like making music straight out. You know, sometimes playing some stuff I already worked on, but yeah. Yeah, you gotta
Oh, the
catch a show
thing with
sometime,
like,
man.
yeah. No, dude, I'm basically watching the stream, and I'm already subscribed, so, you know.
That's what's up. Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, it would be great to have you come through. You know what I mean? Matter of
Yeah.
fact, if you have a channel where you do content, I always advertise this, but like I try to promote other people too. Anybody that's
Hmm.
creative or has a channel, it doesn't matter if you're doing a cooking show, a vlog channel, if you're streaming the game, if you're making music like me or whatever. If you have a channel and you're trying to get it out there, you know what I'm saying,
Nah,
then let people know where to find you.
I don't got nothing like that
Okay.
myself, but
Well, hey, you ever think about the stuff that you draw? Maybe put it out there. You can do like YouTube
yeah,
Shorts with
no,
it. You know?
I've thought about making a website for it,
Okay.
you
Yeah,
know,
that's something.
but
But definitely have a social media presence. That's my biggest advice to you. It doesn't matter if it's on TikTok or on Twitch or on YouTube, but have some platform where you like. This is an idea that I have that I mean I'm not doing nothing with it, but this is something like maybe you could try. You could
hmm
possibly have a camera set up above a piece of paper where you're drawing. Just an idea where you draw something and then do a time lapse of it and then upload
yeah,
that as a short where like 2 3 minutes speed drawing where let's say if it took you 10 minutes 15 an hour to draw something but you like put it record it edit it to where it's sped up and then upload that or you could do like
yo,
full long form videos. you
maybe,
know
maybe,
that's something to think
but
about.
right now I gotta focus on college, man.
I feel that. Well, I
You
mean,
know?
in your free time, maybe consider it, because look,
Hmm.
imagine if you started now, by the time you graduate college, let's say you got a following on your page and what do you go to school for, by the way?
Criminal justice,
Okay, so you would be a lawyer?
something like that. Yeah.
Okay, I feel that. Well, look, if you ever want to explore the creative side of you, because life is long, man, if God willing, we're able to be blessed to live, a long life, then who knows, man, you might be in your 30s and say, well, hey, I want to explore this skill of mine, this talent that I like to do. It's something that's creative. Because maybe
Yeah. No.
let's say you're a lawyer for a little while and you say, well, I'd like to have something else going on too to express myself in a different way. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? And it makes sense too. I'm not gonna lie, bro. It's funny you said that about wanting to go to school for this because you being a Libra, a lot of people that are Libras have that type of mentality where they want things to be fair and just. And so when they see injustice,
Yeah.
they be
Oh,
like, "Yo, I
dude,
want to do something for about this." You know what I mean?
there is just so much in the world right now that like I that's what I had my friend like restrict like Instagram on my phone because
You don't
I
want
just
to see
got
it.
angry, man.
Yeah,
I just got
there's a
like
bunch
I
of
can't
stuff.
do anything about it, you know? Like you
I know
see a
exactly what
kid
you mean.
crying and I just can't do anything. I had to stop.
Yep.
But it still happens. And so I'm happy to okay risk my neck to make sure someone gets justice.
Well, the good thing you can
You know
say
what I
about
mean?
yourself for sure, man, and always embrace this. is the fact that you have compassion. Right? Not everybody has that, unfortunately, nowadays, but you have
Yeah.
actual, real compassion and empathy for other people, and that's a talent in itself. That's a skill. Because if you think about it, a lot of people don't know how to connect with other people. They're very detached.
Hmm.
They're very selfish. They don't know how to put themselves in other people's shoes. So the fact that you can do that, believe it or not, I don't know how far off into this you are, but that's a very spiritual thing. You probably do have like some type of fated thing to be a justice bringer, bro. But in the right way, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It could be. It could be a thing, right?
Man,
Especially if you're
God
called.
willing,
If
you know.
Yeah, if you feel a desire to go that direction, like that's something you really want to do, then yeah, I do believe there's a purpose to that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a deeper meaning purpose. That's just my
Yeah.
perspective, though. So I encourage you to do that then. Yeah, for sure. The drawing thing, if you like to do that as an outlet, just something as a hobby, along with playing the game and that kind of stuff, then that's great. But yeah, no, if you feel that urge to go that direction, bro, then yeah, I support that. If you feel the urge to go
Thank you,
that
man.
direction with criminal justice and everything, yeah, I think that's great.
Thank you, man.
You know,
I really mean that. Thank you.
absolutely, man. Because I just feel that because I started thinking about it when you said, yeah, that's what I want to go to school for, and and it's like, yep. Started putting two together. I'm like, this dude's a Libra, because your symbol is a balance, the scales.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
heels of justice.
Yep. Yep. Hey, man, that's not a coincidence, bro. Hey,
Nothing never is.
no, it's right. Okay, see, yep. I'm glad I met you, man.
I'm glad I
Straight up.
met you too, man.
Hell yeah. All
Straight
right.
up.
Yo, look at this, bro. Look at the people. Yeah, we building a real community over here, folks. And I tell people, my channel itself, speaking about that, like it is not as big as some other people's channels, but it's real. The people that come
Yeah.
through this show, I'd say majority, heavy majority of the people, if not everybody, has like a similar way of thinking. You know what I mean? Good
Hmm.
mindset, um, wisdom, good intentions, good spirited people. You know what I'm saying? Every now and then we have trolls come through and they do what they do, like the internet. It is how it is. But no, man, yeah, people, like-minded individuals gravitate towards each other. You know, and as long as you are your real authentic self, like you are who you actually truly are around other people, then if the people that pull away from you or push you away or whatever, then that's good. Because you don't want to be around certain people anyway. You want to be around people, not to necessarily be in an echo chamber, but be around certain people that understand you and really like value you. You know what I'm saying? Because one
I
thing,
get you.
man, that I learned in life, bro, some people, even if you really want to be around them or you care for them or whatever, some people you gotta love from a distance. And maybe not forever, but some people you gotta be like, hey, well, we can be cool, but like maybe some people you're not able to be around as much as you would like to be because maybe they're on a different path. Sometimes it's like that, you know. But I think it's good to be able to at least interact with everybody, to have civil conversations, even if you're not like buddy buddy with people. At
Yeah,
least to be
yeah.
able to connect, which I think that
Find
I feel
common
like you
ground.
have that ability. Yeah, yep. Especially what you're trying to do, that's definitely going to come in handy. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to have
Yeah.
to be able to relate to people and vice versa. You know, but that's good,
Well,
man.
it ain't gonna be easy.
No, it won't. But look, you built for it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta look at it like that. Cause I feel called to doing music. You know what I'm saying? I was in school for computer science. Cause computer software engineering. But I just knew
Really?
within my spirit. Yeah, I knew within me. I was like, I did not want to do this for real. I looked at it like, oh, it might be interesting and fun. I like technology. I'm into that kind of stuff. Cause like you said, you're a nerd. I am too. Even though you
Yeah.
might not be able to judge that based off looking at me. But like, I got to the point where I'm like, I don't want to do this shit. I don't have no desire for it. I'm not passionate about it. And so I just dropped out. But I've been making music since I was like 16, you know?
Damn.
Yep. So it took me a long time, man. It took me a while to get to this point in life where I said, okay, maybe I should do something with music. So, yeah, whatever you feel called to do, man, I encourage that.
Thank you, man.
Hmm.
I appreciate it.
Absolutely. But yo, it's getting a little bit late here for me. I don't know what time it is for you.
Yeah, it's 5:30 in the morning.
Same, yep. Okay, we're on the same time zone then.
Yep.
Yeah, I was planning on trying to go to bed a little bit earlier than this, but I'm a little bit of a night owl, so
Same here.
some days I just be up late. You know what I mean? Even though I try, I really do. I try to go to bed. Like, hey, let me go to bed like 12 a.m. or 1 or something at the latest, but nah,
Yeah.
nope. Sometimes it be like that though. But yo, man, you gonna be playing this throughout the weekend, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Well, shit, I hope to see you on here tomorrow, man. I'll definitely be on here.
I hope I'll be here too.
All right. Yeah, that'll work, man. Well, it was a pleasure meeting you. Everybody in the chat, you know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all being here as well. I'm about to wrap up this show, though. Okay? Don't forget to hit the like on the video, folks. All right? Like the video, sub to the channel as well if you haven't already, okay? But I don't know if y'all can tell by my voice, but yeah, it's getting to be that time of night.
Yeah.
But all
For
right,
sure.
Venator, I appreciate you, man. Great conversation. It was a pleasure meeting you. And, yeah. I think you're gonna be all right, man.
Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow, man.
Yeah, definitely. No, I'll be on here. I'll be on
All
here.
right.
All right, bro. I was gonna say have a good night, but shit, have a good day at this point.
Exactly. Have a good
But
day, man.
appreciate you, man.
Hopefully you get some sleep.
Oh, I'm going to bed right after this.
Yeah.
I'm finna lay right down. Shit, I'm finna get some water, brush my teeth, and call it. Well, I can't say even call it a night. The sun is still down,
Yeah.
thankfully, so it don't feel like, oh shit, like oh the sun's coming. Cause oh man, that'd be the worst sometimes. You be up all night, then the sun's coming up. Like damn, now I gotta sleep with the sun up. Oh lord. But
Uh,
no, it will be soon. It will be soon. I'm just gonna pull the curtains over and just lay down. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Soon, soon. No.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just staring at my bed. I'm like, oh, I
It's
can't.
calling you. It's calling you.
It's calling, man.
It's saying, hey, come on. Yeah, lay on down. You know what I'm saying? I gotta force myself to go to
Yeah.
sleep some days, man, because I just be wanting to stay up and just keep doing stuff and be busy. Like I was talking to with my chat about that, but I think it's a sign of people with active minds, people who think a lot. You know,
Yeah.
so it's
Roam
sometimes
around at
hard to.
night.
Yeah, it's hard to turn the brain off a little bit, but yeah, at some point we do need rest. We got to recover, and so our brains can be healthy for the next day. You know.
Absolutely. Well, I'll be seeing you tomorrow then.
Absolutely, bro.
Sleep well.
You too, man. Appreciate you.
No problem.
I'll see you later.
Have a good night. See you later.
All right, y'all. Like I said, don't forget to hit the like. All right, we will be back. All right, I'll be back another time. Same place though, with another show for you. All right. So let people know what's up about the channel, man. Tell them to come on through, and you know what I'm saying. Let them see what we do over here. But I more than likely will be back with a music show tomorrow at some point. At least in my mind right now, I plan on it. But we'll see. We'll see how the day goes. I might jump up and play this. I might just start streaming this as soon as I wake up. There's a chance of that, because this is fun. You know, I actually do like it, and I do plan on getting it. You know, but what up, Mojo? Good morning, man. Good morning. You just missed a great conversation with an amazing young man. Very impressive dude. You know, if you care to rewind the stream a little bit and hear what we was talking about. But yeah, impressive people we meet around here, man. I've met some of the most interesting, really amazing people in the last like what 4, 5, 6 months. You know, so this is good things ahead, man, for sure. I feel very positive energy about this year. So stay optimistic, folks. No matter who you are or where you're from, right? Just do the best you can and to yourself and others. You know what I mean? I really want to promote that message a lot nowadays, because it's something that people probably know and they think about, but they don't really actively remind themselves of it. So Yeah, it's gonna be an amazing year, man. Great people. Yep, we're building a great community. So shout out to everybody. All right, shout out to Venator, the guy we just met. Yeah, props to him. Ronan, appreciate you as well, bro. Right, Bryant, we had him come through earlier. He had great conversation as well. Shout out to Bryant. And yeah, man, Mojo, he said blessings ahead indeed. I agree, 100%. 100%. Wait, hold on. Let me read this. Ronan, you said new DBZ incoming, by the way. I'm just a Vegeta and Trunks fan, though. What you mean, new DBZ? Hold on, I just caught that. New DBZ? The fuck? It's good to hear and be reminded. Yeah, sometimes, man. Even sometimes I gotta remind myself, especially if I catch myself, bumping heads with somebody. God forbid, but it do happen. Then I gotta. When I take a second and just catch myself and walk away, I say, all right, just don't even argue, don't even do it, cause is it helping something? Is it helping a situation, or is it causing problems, or is it some type of negativity? Is it helping or hurting? And if once you come to that conclusion and see like, all right, is things getting better? Are we solving issues, or are we like just going back and forth for the sake of that? Like, is it productive? Is it a productive interaction? That's how we gotta look at it. You said there's stuff at the DBZ Super? Oh man, what? Oh, you talking about Kai? DBZ Kai? Because I've heard of Super, but I never watched it. Like the last thing I saw was a little bit of GT. I barely even watched GT. Because this was back when it was still like we had to wait for it to come out, and I'm like, I just kind of, I guess, lost interest. Not Kai. Oh, because Kai was before Super. I'm tripping. Well, I mean, whatever they do, hey, they better do it right, because people ain't gonna be watching that if it ain't, right? GT is worth it. Damn. Yeah, GT seemed interesting. It was different enough to be interesting, but it just didn't really hold my attention. It didn't have that same energy as Dragon Ball Z, But yeah, man. Like I said, I'll be back, y'all. I gotta get about here because I'm tired. But no, it was a great stream, amazing stream. We had two of them back to back. The first one kind of crashed on us, But shout out to Syrian. I gotta give her a special shout out because she came through. She was meaning to come by during the music show, but she caught us on the game show, which I think in a way kind of was better because we was able to all like have a real conversation. So that was cool. But yeah, man, shout out to Mojo as well. Check out his channel too. Syrian, I don't know if y'all can, but Syrian Mermaid, you find her here on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Another spiritual channel, Mojo spiritual channel. Ronan, you know what I'm saying? He's a spiritual guy, I can say that for sure. But check out my people, man. All right. Check out all my people. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's good. I'm getting good vibes, But yeah, I'm finna get some sleep. Thank you, Mojo. Just starting the day. Yeah, damn. See. Yep. I don't know, man. I've just been up these last couple nights, and not because of nothing bad. Obviously, we're here hanging out and everything, but my sleep schedule has, for whatever reason, shifted back. It's almost like I made myself go to sleep at a normal time for barely 2 weeks, and then I don't know what it is, but something said, you ain't supposed to be asleep right now. Be up. Sleep when you can. The type shit. I don't know what's up with that. Oh, Moon and Gemini. It could be that too. Yeah, because it happened. Me being up late like this happened within the last week for sure. Yeah. Like since maybe like the 22nd, 21st. I don't know. Something like that. Yeah, but no, but the extremes of it have happened for sure within the last few days. So that now that you mention it could have something to do with the moon and Gemini. It could. It really could. Lunar eclipse coming in Virgo. Yo, let me ask you real quick before I go. This lunar eclipse that's coming up in Virgo, does this have some, I feel like it does, but this is tied in with what happened in September? The eclipse that we had in September? Is that what this is? Because it's like the eclipses run in like 6-month cycles, don't they? If I'm not mistaken. So like whatever was going on in September or whatever was taking place in September or some shit like that comes full circle. Whatever was like started, I guess, comes full circle now. Is that how that works? Because I think I heard that somewhere. I think so. But yeah, good times plus making connections, absolutely. Yep. Yeah, because imagine this: if I had ended the show earlier, if, like when the show crashed, and just said, "Oh, that's it, I'm done," then we wouldn't have met this amazing young man, Venator. You know, and we wouldn't have had some good, fun moments in the game. You know what I'm saying? Whether they're all the way 100% good or not, there's still time spent together, man. Because yeah, this is a really easy way to connect with people. Because you're not going to always be able to see people in person. That's not realistic. But the fact that we can connect online, even though the internet is a double-edged sword, at least we're going to be on the right side of it, you know? We're like on, instead of us being on the blade, we're like on the, what is that? The broad side of it? Like we're walking across it, you know what I mean? That's what it feels like. You know? You say, yeah, full circle completes. A new cycle begins for the next 4 years. Damn. So just is this all because of what happened in September, like the lunar eclipse in September? Is that what this is? Or is that just for any eclipse cycle? Because they don't have a whole bunch of eclipses every year, do they? See, I don't know. I'm still learning about this stuff, but I'm definitely curious about it because the shit is fascinating to me. You said the nodes north and south shift into Aquarius and Leo, so this lunar eclipse is a reset. Oh, what? So the situation, so whatever was going on in September of last year is significant to what's happening now, right? Like outside of any other full moon or new moon that happened in the past year, the one that happened in Virgo, because I'm thinking it was a new moon in Virgo, right? At the end of September last year, and that was eclipse. Okay, no, I feel that. Yeah, I'll just probably look it up. I don't want you to have to type all day and night about it, but yeah, okay. A reset, huh? All right. Well, it's got to be always for a good thing. You know, at least that's how we'll intend it to be. You know, a reset, a refreshment in the right direction. So yeah, I like that. Hey, listen, y'all. Today is the first official day, the first full complete day of the retrograde. We're in store for a lot of interesting surprises. That's all I can say. It's going to be a very, very interesting next couple weeks. You know, but I think it, like I said, I think all for the good. There'll be some surprises here and there, things that might be like, whoa, what? You know, I think people will experience little stuff like that here and there in their personal life. But overall, I do think that this is like a very powerful retrograde. A lot of really, yeah, galactic, universal things happening right now, from my perspective. You know, but yep. Like I said, y'all, we'll be back. Okay. Once again, don't forget to hit the like, sub to the channel. All right, check out my people. You know what to do. And yeah, whether I see you all back here later today or not, I still hope you all have a great rest of your morning, evening, noon, or night. All right. Whatever time it is, folks, wherever y'all may be from around the world. Even the ones sitting way in the back of the chat, man. I appreciate all y'all once again. Yep. It's going to be a year of change for long-lasting sustainability. Yep. Cycle no shifts will be reset for a lot of people. Yep. Love, love, love. Appreciate you, Mojo. Much love, bro. Much love. Much love, Ronan, everybody in the chat. Even, like I said, the ones in the back of this mug, okay? I appreciate all y'all once again. Until next time, y'all. Peace out.